No strings attached, that's a rack, that's a rack.
Hey yo, hey
No
yo, hey
strings
yo, hey
attached,
yo.
that's a rack.
What's going down, man? We up in this thing. No strings attached on a Wednesday night, man. Y'all know how we do. Coming live from the not from the Melanin Lounge. Fucking, we in the damn. I often say the League of Justice. I don't know what the fuck we in. We in
League of
the.
Justice?
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that came from, dog.
How about the Legion of Doom?
Coming live from the Legion of Doom, right? Y'all know what it is, man. Y'all niggas make sure y'all rate, comment, subscribe. This is the show where we allow everybody to express themselves in their most organic state. We talk about relationships and the culture on the show, you understand? So make sure y'all F with us, you dig? That's the last censoring of a cursed word I'll do tonight.
Right, I've never even heard you do that before.
I didn't know how you did that one.
Special night.
I was gonna comment on it. I was like,
Yeah, you dig? Sometimes I do that. But let me say this though. Let's do this before we go anywhere further with the show, because tonight we are going to talk about in relationships. I do want to specify this. I didn't think about the correlation. It's literally no correlation to this. So let me specify that. But we're going to talk about in relationships being able to forgive and forget and move on. Plus, we're going to get to some tweets and see what's going on in these Twitter streets regarding relationships. But first, let me bring up my man, dog. Let me bring up my man, fellow Houstonian. You understand? Who unfortunately, how do we want to categorize it? We can't say he passed away, right? He was killed. He was killed, right? And yeah, man. Anybody got anything to say, right? Because I don't want to stay too long on it, but you know.
Man, what can you say that ain't already been said, G? Like that shit was trash, man. I ain't watched the video. I refuse to watch stuff like that.
Yeah,
I can't watch
seen
it
the
like
video
that.
at this point either, because I have like genuine real life like trauma. Like I have like a really like traumatic experience when I even like see an officer. So like I definitely couldn't even watch it at this point because I'm super crazy and like I just have to keep myself in the same place at this point. So yeah. But much respect to his family and to like his soul and to him, and ultimately nothing is done. I don't think anything is ever done without purpose. So yeah.
System.
Should be done without. Hopefully it does something. I don't know. But
Who knows?
I've never. You say you get anxiety around police officers? Like I've never felt that. Still don't.
Absolutely no. It was so
I've
bad for
never
me. Like
felt
in
that,
college,
man.
like my heart would drop to like the bottom of my feet. Like I would start breathing so heavy. Like I would have to take like maybe 5 or 10 minutes to like calm down and like get my blood back to normal because it would give me.
Wait, I
such
just seen
anxiety.
one cop like in passing.
Like legit, yeah, it would just give me anxiety just seeing police officers because I don't know, I felt so connected to like all those cases around that time. So yeah.
Yeah.
I've never felt that way and still don't, man. Even after this, I understand that shit happens, but nothing even remotely close has ever happened to me like that, man.
Well, that's
like
phenomenal.
Like for real. Not gonna wood. Hopefully it doesn't, but I've never.
Yeah, that's phenomenal. Like that. But yeah, no, I feel tons, and I know there's plenty of people that feel so much like anxiety just around officers, and that's like ridiculous. And like, yeah.
And I've always talked shit to cops. Like in my younger days, I would like when I get pulled over and shit, knowing I was wrong, I would talk shit, and nobody ever, you know. It's like I think they treat you different when they feel like you can afford a lawyer.
This nigga.
I don't think they treat you different based on that.
This nigga said they know you can afford.
I ain't saying it's a fact. This is anecdotal. You know what I'm saying? Like straight up, just from my experience, man. Like I just never had shit like that happen, man.
Do you know that this guy that we're like talking about, he like his like best friend, aka twin, was Steven Jackson?
I was telling Blake before we went live that like George Floyd, but when I first saw the picture, I thought people were like trolling with the picture because I was like, yo, why are they putting up a picture of Steven Jackson? This is before I even knew anything. I was like, yo, who's putting up this Steven Jackson picture? And then I was like, yo, George Floyd looks just like him. And then of course when Steven Jackson came out, I was like, wow, that's crazy. So yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Best wishes to him, man. Like even the other people, like it's like it's fucked up to the point where it's like it's so many names. I can't call them. I don't even know the names, man. I just know his because he's the most recent.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
and that's a problem. Man, like that seriously is a problem.
Very much so.
Real talk.
Sister, yeah, I don't know.
Sister Mo,
I feel like we just need to like link up, create the society. Black men link up, off the air, offline, and get back on our Panther shit.
Segregation wasn't a bad idea. It was just really fucked up how they executed it.
No, I really agree with you.
That was not a bad idea. It just was fucked up how they did it. Because honestly, no, it's never gonna be like a fucking melting pot like that, There's gonna be a lot of people living separately who don't understand each other, and the darker people normally are treated the worst. It's just
I think
how
that, and
fucking
plus, I
society
think
goes, unfortunately.
like the police task force overall, like, is the issue. Like, delete the police and then go from there.
Well, I'm gonna say all that, Lionel. No,
Absolutely.
Well, wasn't it that
Yeah, I wouldn't say all that.
what Naomi was saying that one time? I haven't done my own independent research on it, but when the police force even came and was created was right as soon as slavery was abolished. So, I mean, realistically, what was the real reason of even having a police force in the first place? And it was to detain people of color. She was talking about that on Twitter the other day.
Yeah.
She was like, look
overseers
into
that
like
became
whenever it was.
authorities.
What?
Yeah, like it was overseers that became authorities. Like
Hey.
Absolutely.
Okay, yeah, I was
get
like, I
together
couldn't.
and slave hunters and shit like that.
Absolutely.
I don't know how true that is.
No, that's facts, Blake. And
I
you
believe
know
that.
what? And I'm really a spiritual person. Like, legitimately, I'm super connected to like my roots, and like I feel like that's a part of that anxiety that I feel, and that trauma naturally that I feel. Like, it's just in my DNA, in my blood. And like I can only imagine what it's like. Like, okay, yeah, y'all are free, but really nowhere to go, and like you're running through like forests and woods where niggas really still coming after you, trying to kill you. Like,
Yeah.
you're free, but then it's like a game for them to come hunt and like shoot your head off. So that's like crazy.
Crazy,
but
man.
it just kind of evolved to this point. They were whooping ass in the 60s and like dogging people and like hosing people, and like here we are today.
Yeah, man. Super sad, man. But rest in power to George Floyd, man.
Man.
And hopefully we'll see we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. I won't go too deep into it. We'll see what
Yeah,
happens
before we
because
go-
go ahead, Lionel.
Before we change, because y'all two lived through the riots in like the 80s or the 90s.
Yes,
in
sir.
LA?
The 80s. What the fuck? Hold on, nigga.
Was that in the
80s? We
90s?
lived through riots in the 80s?
It was rising
What
80s,
riots
but
in the-
yeah, it was
I
right.
was. We weren't around for that. At least I wasn't. I mean, I don't think he was either. What the fuck?
Well, I was, but go ahead.
Hey, tell me about the 70s, y'all.
Right, like,
What, nigga, what?
No, there were riots in LA, and there were also
Yeah.
riots in Baltimore. I know the
Yeah.
Baltimore riots were
Yeah.
older than y'all, but LA, I think.
Yeah,
there were
I was.
riots for sure.
It was always going. It's always going down in L.A.
But did that have like any like at least short term effect? Like, what was the results of that? What was that like?
So
I
yeah,
had Jordans when I was a kid. I didn't really think about no shit like
This
that.
nigga
I had
here.
hoes in Jordans.
I would
I'm not
say-
saying it was right. I was a child.
I would say yes and no, right? I would say, and this is like always my fear, like moving forward now. It had an effect, right? But there was never a and what, right? So it was like an immediate powder keg, an immediate reaction, but like no one really had any strategic plan in mind for, okay, now what does it look like moving forward? Now what do we do moving forward? Especially, so for example, like down there in LA, when that shit popped off, I actually had a cousin who owned a store down there. You know what I'm saying? And at first it started off, the whole thing, I don't know if you remember this, Blake, but the whole thing was like, yo, people were like, we're going to riot, we're going to loot, but we're not going to fuck with any black-owned stores. Right?
Oh, no, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that was like what they were trying to do initially. The problem was is that like as
Yeah.
more people come in, people just say, "Oh, we fucking shit up." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so
Like,
you know,
just period.
yeah. So
that
you know-
message got lost in translation somehow.
yeah, it got lost, man. So shout out to my dude who always says this, man: a well organized lie defeats a disorganized truth every time, right? So
Yeah.
we just gotta make sure that anything that we do, you got some organization behind it, and there is a plan for it. And now
And
what?
and what?
Yeah,
yeah.
and-
And
and it's
otherwise,
gotta
you
be
kind of just go back to the norm that you're used to.
100%. 100%.
Absolutely, that was great.
100%.
Great piece.
All right, man. So let's get on with the rest of the show. But again, rest in
So
power
on
to that
to
brother.
some less serious topics.
Yeah. That shit is tough.
Oh, we won't stay on that shit too long. I ain't gonna lie to you. I wouldn't be able to do it.
That shit is.
honestly.
It's tough. It's tough to talk about, bro. And
Yeah, but it's reality too.
and let me say this.
That's the reality of being black as a man. Sorry.
I'm with you, Lionel. Like I to this day, I get anxiety. I do get anxiety. Around police. If
No, that's common.
Like no matter what, I get anxiety like a motherfucker. I ain't gonna stunt to you. I wish
And
I
that's
didn't.
why I speak to that. That's why I speak to that because
Yeah.
I need that. Like that should not be a thing. Like our kids can't grow up with that.
Yeah, it is.
So
It
we
is
gotta
crazy.
do something about that. But yeah.
I agree. So let's get to not to fast forward to the fuckery, but unfortunately, there's a lot of fuckery out here
Man,
in
we
these
have
streets.
to. It's only right.
Let me take me a sip now. It's proper time for me to take a sip, and
Chipola.
let's get to this fuckery, right? So I like to start off with the Twitterverse first, right? And see what's going on Twitter. So we got this dude. He is I I didn't realize it at first. I should have looked at his Abby, but I didn't because I'm not really into like checking out what guys have as their pictures. You know, just a preference. Shout out to my
Yeah, if it's there,
LGBT.
just look at it.
Shout out to my LGBTQ. It's just not my thing, Blake. But I should have known that he's a frat
Or it's
guy.
like I feel weird.
Yeah, it's just not for me. He's a frat guy though, right? And here's what he said. He said he put up this gem of a tweet. He said, "Oh, hold on. This is another one. Hold on. This isn't this guy. This is another guy. This is another young player out here in these streets." He said, "Fuck a relationship. Just be my dog till we ready. Talk to me.
Ooh, stay
Talk
on
to
that
me.
shit,
Lord.
Talk to me.
What
Talk
they
to
want
me."
to play video games and wear Jordans? Them niggas want boyfriends, man.
Oh, dead ass, bro. Dead ass.
Like, yo, come on,
Thank
fam.
you.
Like, be my
Thank
dog. Like,
you.
come on, man.
Nigga,
gotta
he's
realize,
my
man,
dog
women are
till we
different,
ready.
bro.
Like,
Hey, just be my homeboy
fuck
till
no.
we
If that nigga wants
Women
you,
are different,
he gonna
yo.
get you. Like, ain't no bullshit. That's some shit a nigga say just to keep you around doing what he wants you to do, but ain't giving nothing for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's literally what that mentality is. Like, and I see that. I've definitely seen that tweet on my timeline a few times. Niggas want friends with benefits type of situation, but they want to sit there and like act like it's gonna, lead to something more, but it's really not. Like,
Hey, dog, he said, "Hey man, why can't you just be my dog, man?"
I do agree with being
we
friends
could be
before
dogs.
you are
That's
on that
cool,
level,
you know
though.
what I'm saying? Like, but I mean,
No, I agree with him
just-
to an extent, though. Like, as long as you like really like, okay, let's be friends, because it's good to get to know somebody. Like, remove all the physical shit if you can do it, and just be friends for a minute.
But you see- I think the key word in here is just like, well, the key words is until we ready, because like
Who's the
that
we?
is kind of foreshadowing that you may be ready. And let's be real, these niggas be saying that to every woman, so they not ready with every woman. You know what
Aw.
I'm saying, on that level. So, I don't want to hear that shit. I'm like, nigga, if you want to be friends, be friends, but you're not about to get the extra benefit of, if I was fucking with you the wrong way.
I heard from somebody, man, like when somebody says that I'm not ready for a relationship, the "with you" part is silent.
Oh, really?
That's hilarious, nigga.
That shit makes
That's
sense, though,
deep.
right?
That's super deep.
That makes sense, though, right?
It does, bruh. I'm not ready for a relationship. The silent with
"Quote
you.
unquote" with you.
That's hilarious.
Wow.
All right, let me get to my dude. Let me get to
What
my
it is.
dude. Hold on, let me find my guy real quick who put up this gem of a tweet. My frat guy. Pause. Here we go. Here we go.
Where's the pause? I know.
Nigga,
Here we
this is
go.
like, man, I'm gonna call the police. I'm gonna call the laws anyway. If you
Just let him go. Just let him go.
Here goes my guy. Here's what he said. And again, he's a frat guy. He's a Q dog. Shout out to my Qs. Shout out to my Qs. Here's what he said. He said, "Like I said, if you don't weigh over 200 pounds, your girlfriend is single to me." That's what he said. If you don't weigh over 200 pounds,
Very-
your
very
girlfriend
confident man.
is single to me. This nigga's a bully in these streets, and he's gonna get
He
hurt.
said what he said. He said what he
This
said.
guy
man.
said, like, what the fuck, man?
That's so funny. Like,
It's hilarious,
whatever.
and I don't have
Exactly.
the full tweet up because as you can see, it's a bottom of the tweet, and it's this nigga basically in the mirror like on some whole vanity shit.
Mhm.
But yeah,
Yeah.
man, this nigga
All the
said
muscles he worked on could get fucked up by a pistol.
facts.
All the muscles. All the muscles,
Hey,
nigga. Like, yo,
facts.
like, it's over for your muscles, nigga, when the fucking joint in my hand. Fuck
Hey,
out of here.
Exactly.
You heard him, dog. If you don't weigh over 200, your girl's single to me.
What if your pistol, your pistol only weigh like 10 pounds? Like, depending on what pistol you got. Like 5 pounds? Like, yo, so I'm 195. I got a 5-pound pistol. What up, though?
So you good? All right, let me go. Let me go to.
So I'm definitely 2-something.
Exactly. And then I come with 1 billion pounds of problems that you might or might not want. So
Talk that shit, Lionel.
I dig it, man.
Talk that shit, Lionel. Nigga don't
you
want
might,
them
you might want
motherfucking.
those issues.
He,
And then,
he might.
like that chick said, I hope you're ready to go to war for it.
Hey, that girl was funny, man.
Because
All
I'm
nice
ready to die
things are
about it.
happening to her.
Little baby.
I'm ready to go to war for it.
I'm ready to get.
Because I'm
And
ready to
that's
go to
awesome.
war.
She was
You
from
would have
Atlanta.
to-
She was from
You would
Atlanta,
have to be
dude.
ready for that kind of smoke, right? That kind of energy. That's definitely, it's wartime.
And it's funny because
Yeah.
okay, watch the dichotomy between the tweets. So the first two obviously were from guys. They're like straight to the point, right? You can see exactly what perspective these niggas is coming from. One nigga's on some like let's kick it. The other nigga's on some if you know he got some prerequisites for niggas wait. Here goes a female's perspective on relationship. Again, these are just random. I'm not picking on anybody. I'm just picking random tweets. Here's from a female. Now on her picture, which I did look at, she got her ass hanging out. But here's what the tweet says. It says keep your relationship private, but don't hide the fact you're in one. I'm totally confused. Don't know what the fuck she's talking about.
She don't even know what the fuck she's talking about, G.
I don't know how that correlates, but I'm like,
She don't even know what the
then when I
fuck she's
think
talking
about
about.
that independently, it's like, okay, I can see what she's saying a little bit.
Talk to me, Sister
Nah,
Mo.
man.
Can you decipher this shit, Mo?
I've seen this tweet too on my timeline before. And let me just make it very clear that in the future and also in the past,
Jesus.
if I've ever used the term Twitter nigga, these tweets are perfect definitions of the mentalities of what I define as a Twitter nigga. So this one is also
Some of that should be
included.
relevant though.
This one is also included.
This is
But, you know,
yeah.
I just got to define for those people who don't be on Twitter.
oh,
But
yeah.
anyway, so I forgot what the girl even said. Shit.
Let me repeat it for you, Mo. She said, keep your relationship private, but don't hide the fact that you're in one.
Well, I mean, I can understand because it's like, you know what I'm saying? You don't gotta you don't have to sit and post me in every video and what you're doing on socials. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to do all of that. But if it comes time to like really like speak up on me or like present me, don't shy away from it. You know what I'm saying? Like, because that is definitely a thing. Like, honestly, I want to say, I don't know if this is true, but apparently, you know, like, from a woman's perspective, there be men out there that would really be like with the woman, or maybe they're not assuming they're with the woman, but that is technically like kind of like a relationship. They're with someone. You ask them, or like if you don't ask, they won't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, like if you don't ask, like, oh, you talking to somebody, you got a girlfriend, like. And sometimes I feel like for some guys, that's like the loophole to be like, oh, well, she ain't asking me. You know what I'm saying? So
Well,
type shit.
What do you want me to do, Mo? Volunteer some shit?
Yeah,
No,
we'll
it's just
take
like,
that
I
shit to
mean,
the
if a
grave.
woman
Nigga,
is
we'll be
coming at
boyfriend and
you
girlfriend
obviously
till, like,
some type
10
of way, and
years.
you fucking, or you got a woman or something, like, then you could say that you just could leave me alone. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is that it's the type of niggas that will like entertain something without saying anything just because she wasn't assertive enough to ask, like, oh, do you got something going on? Is someone that you're fucking with? Because I feel like men are more, like men do that more. I feel like than women do.
So are you
But
categorizing?
there are
Welcome to
women
the
out there that be
long-term-
hiding their shit.
Hey, Lionel, do me a favor. Lionel, turn down your phone just a little bit because it's getting a little. I think it's you that's getting a little bit of feedback.
It's probably because of the way you have the phone. If you have it
Turn to
sitting
the
on the
side or
speaker, it's
something,
gonna echo.
Let's see. There we go. We doing some. There we go. All right. This nigga shaking it up. There we go. God damn it. This nigga did all that to turn it back. There we go. God damn it. All right. I think we good now. Yeah. I don't hear it right now. We good.
You're trying. Like, yo, get it right, baby. You got it.
This nigga flipped it 17 times and got it right back. All right. Fuck
You
it.
went back to the same spot. Like,
No, it sounds better now. It sounds better though. It
You
sounds
still
better.
have the feedback or no?
No. It sounds better.
Nah, it's all good. It's all good.
Okay, sweet.
It sounds better though. All right, but listen, that young lady confused the shit out of me for the day, and you know, I no
I
longer
think that
want.
was a goal, bro. She knew nobody. Like, what, bitch?
And it was funny because I
She
looked at
knows
her.
gonna be like
I looked
that.
at her picture, and I'm like, okay, she's clearly trying to be, in the words of Mo, a Twitter nigga, because it's the fake deep shit, right? But then I looked at her pic,
Precisely.
and her pic literally got her whole ass hanging out, like not figuratively, like literally. I'm like,
She
okay,
got OnlyFans?
I didn't check that. Let me check.
I'm pretty sure she do.
Let's check and see if she has one, dog.
Because, I mean, why else would you be advertising that shit?
What the
No,
fuck?
girls like to advertise their assets anyway, so.
Yeah, but now, no, normally it's OnlyFans attached. That's what's happening these days.
I don't see one advertised on here, but she got 30,000 followers, so I'm just gonna assume.
Oh, she definitely got OnlyFans.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. I think it's a pretty safe
She just
assumption.
DMs niggas and shit. She don't put it on the page. She DM them. Yeah. I mean, she making money then. That's dope, yo.
Yeah, she got
Shout out to her.
30,000. You know what I'm saying? My dude hit me up. Speaking of OnlyFans, and here's what he claims. He claims he didn't know until he went to her OnlyFans page, and he was about to pay. I think the nigga paid for it, but he was about to pay when he realized that it was actually a transsexual. Now that's
that's a loophole for you. That's not a loophole, a curveball for you.
Curveballs.
Well, at least you
right?
had the realization first.
Curveball.
Breaking the bread.
Yeah, he was like, yeah, I was getting ready. I was getting ready to subscribe, and then I was like, hold on. But I'm like,
how you supposed to feel after that though? Like, you know the motherfucker bad, like in your head, and then you see a big dick dangling between their legs. Like, how do you feel after that? Like, I've never happened to me. Never happened to me before.
in the defense though,
I'm just saying, like, straight up.
in the defense of the transsexual community though, they are for the most part, right? Well,
I'm in the part of nigga. That's we don't know something about you.
no, I'm just saying this. For the most, because I think it's a bit of a misconception, but for the most part, if you do quote unquote stumble across one of their pages, they are very open about I'm a transsexual, or they have keywords in there to let motherfuckers know. I think motherfuckers be purposefully overlooking that shit on some like, let me just scroll through the pics anyway.
Yeah, they don't have that shit in bold letters though, bro. It's not in bold letters like that.
It's not bold.
I see a nigga see a motherfucking ass with ass like that. You blind. You don't even think about the fact that, like, oh shit, it's his ass. You didn't read no motherfucking bios, G. You don't read the bio. You see an ass like that, yo, nobody reading the bio, fam. Like, so I understand how motherfuckers get caught up. Not saying it's happened to me. Never happened to me.
You just
But,
click it.
Even if it did though, even if it happened to me, it'd be like, damn, do I still go through with this? Fuck it, I'm gonna see what you talking about. Like, yo, fuck that.
Like you've gotten this far.
You know what I mean? Like, yo, fuck it, let's just do it. Yeah, yo, somebody gotta know.
Hilarious.
Nah, I'm fucking around. I want to know dick and titty. Dick and a titty like attached to the same body. I can't fuck. No, hey, yo, hey.
Yeah,
Teach his own. Yeah. It's not my kink. It's not my kink at all.
It's not for you?
Nah, it ain't for me, G. Nah.
I concur.
Do what you do though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Knock it out, man.
Right.
I just thought it was funny. He was saying, he was like, right when I was getting ready. So this nigga hadn't done no research the whole time. To your point, Blake, right when it's time to all of a sudden put the money in, he wanted to start reading her bio. Nah, nigga, you didn't come there for the bio. Now you want to read the bio. Ain't that a bitch?
Because
No,
niggas be like, I'm gonna spend some money. Hold on.
Like,
Yeah.
do I really want to?
Nah, I want to make. He's like, yo, man, I want to make sure this bitch literate. Let me see about her situation. Is she using the correct
Personality
sentence
like
format? Are these run-on sentences in her bio? Bitch, you dumb. I ain't spending no money with you.
You spending no money with this bitch.
This bitch dumb. Tighten up, drink.
Oh,
You know
look.
what's crazy though? I can actually still talk now.
Somebody is in the chat talking about please name that friend. I'm not finna out nobody like that, dog. I'm not finna out nobody.
Hey, what if that nigga just wanted to see what you thought about it before he did it?
That's a real thing. That's a thing though. That's a thing. People
Like,
will kind of throw out.
Go ahead, like
People will throw out a scenario. I know. I've seen women do this. Mo, can you attest to this? I've seen women do this in circles. I've had women do shit like this for me, like ask about a dude, basically wanting confirmation of shit they fuck with him.
Well, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they won't really ask about him. Like, they won't just come straight out with it. It'll kind of be in a roundabout ass way. Like, damn, I seen such and such. He be looking at height sometimes, but I just don't know. Like, bitch, do you want to fuck with this nigga or not?
I mean, I've actually had a moment like that with Bree where I was just like, he want to fuck with me, but I just don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I think it was more so in these situations, it was like, I don't know. Like, I guess they had clout or whatever, but I also told myself if I have to ask myself that question, then I probably don't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I think about that too. Like, sometimes if there's somebody, like, if I'm gonna tell my friend about somebody, if I even have the hesitation to tell them about them, then I'm probably not gonna let them say nothing and just be like, I'll leave it alone. Until maybe I know a little bit more about the situation or like who that person is, because like, I mean, you like for some things, I feel like that is definitely where like a law of attraction comes into play, because if you really want it bad enough, like that opportunity will present itself for you. But if you just like are not worried about it, then whatever. I've noticed that within my own encounters is like, if it's somebody I'm not sure I want to fuck with, then eventually, you know, as I think about it more and I'm like, if I should do this, something will show itself to be like either yes or no. And I'll have to pay attention to that sign. Be like, okay.
Yeah, I think
absolutely.
If you have to ask yourself, then it's probably a no, right? If you had
That's
to,
what I be
yeah.
saying. I'm like, if you're really considering and you're like you're on the fence, I'm like, you probably don't want to do it because if it's something you want to do, you nigga, you gonna do it. Like,
Yeah, it's
for
like
real.
the cloud had you considering. But I'm also like the kind of person that like even with the consideration, I still might just like go for it because like I don't know. That's
Yeah,
just me. Like I have to like experience the shit before I can like but completely cancel the the whole thing out.
yeah, I feel you, and that
Because you would
that
be
does
surprised
definitely
sometimes,
happen.
you know,
Yeah, that definitely
because
does happen. I'm like, for me, energy is big, and like I think that a lot of times will like lead me to and from people because
no, for
I
sure.
probably I probably think that I'm not really like on the same level as them, and then or like we're not on the same maybe frequency, but they end up being super dope and cool to be around.
Yeah,
Yeah, it can go. It can go every which way. You dig?
yeah.
All right, so let's get to the shits, man. We talking tonight about being able to forgive and forget in a relationship. It's easier said than done, my friend. Let me tell y'all that. Um,
Mm-hmm.
Forgiving and forgetting, right? Fuck it. I don't even want to do. I was gonna go into a soliloquy, but fuck it. I just want to get y'all opinions first. Um, I do. I was gonna say something about it, but I'll hold my thoughts for the end. Talk to me, Blake. Forgiving and forgetting, dog.
I
This
mean,
nigga, are you spinning around in your chair?
probably I was about to do a whole spin until you called my name. You fucked my whole spin up, bro.
Y'all
My
are
spin
fucking
moved
me up
on.
tonight, right? Like, hold on, let me say this. Everybody, I feel like, have you always been in that chair? Like every
In
show?
this chair?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Well, actually, no. I started on the couch. The first two shows I did
Yeah,
during
he had some
quarantine.
other things behind him.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
I'm just trying
Everybody's
to put shit
different
behind me
tonight.
now. So
Lionel's at the
trying to change
crib
it up, 'cause,
tonight.
nigga,
We don't got sultry Sister Mo in the bedroom tonight. She all out in the living room and shit.
Y'all, my ring light broke.
Dang. And I
If y'all
can
want to
like,
buy me a new one for my birthday,
and I
then
just need
cash
to
out.
get mine.
your birthday just passed. Though. We gotta get that whole next year.
Hilarious.
Okay, but nigga, shut up. Damn.
All right, my
The
bad.
show is today.
I cut your
So-
wisdom, Chris Blake. Go ahead, my dude.
Oh no, it ain't really wisdom, man. It's like, yo, when it comes to forgiving, I don't think you have to forget though. You can forgive somebody. You don't have to forget what they did, and that shit don't always like. What people fuck up with is like, I forgive this person, then they try to start like dealing with them again. Like to me, forgiveness does not equal like rekindling some shit. Like you can forgive a motherfucker just for your own need and to get past it. Me personally, I don't necessarily have to like say in my head that I forgive you. That's bullshit in my opinion. Like I don't think I have to say I forgive you. It's just like whatever happened, happened. Boom. All right, you go your way, I go mine. But some people need that type of quote unquote closure. I think closure is a scam. That's why people go back to the person and try to start like actually interacting with them again because they want to forgive and forget. But some shit people do to you, man, you can't really get past to that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta leave the motherfuckers alone and just not even ask for an apology. Sometimes you gotta move on without getting that apology that you feel like you deserve. And if you want to forgive a motherfucker, forgive him. But if you don't really have to, in my opinion. But don't let them live in your head rent free. That's how I feel about it. And that's sometimes hard for people. That's why people do that whole forgiveness shit and try to make it seem like it's okay when then deep down inside they know it wasn't okay.
Facts. Real shit. Talk to me, Lionel. Forgiving and forgetting, dog.
Yeah, I feel like if you're gonna forgive, you gotta commit to that because I feel like most of the time, either people just genuinely don't even know how to forgive, and then and that's a thing, or like people forgive and then like I don't know, the forgive part can come back to bite the whole thing because it's still like a thing in the situation. So it's like, okay, did this really get forgiven, or because you're still dealing with that same thing, so that's like confusing. So I feel like the forgive and forget, I don't know how they correlate. I feel like the forget may be important, but I don't know. I feel like there has to be some sort of forget to go with the forgiveness in order to move forward.
That's where
Otherwise,
time comes in.
Otherwise, you forget and then you just forget about it, and like you can you can forgive and just keep moving forward without that person. But if you like plan to be with that person, you kind of like have to have some kind of forget, or otherwise it'll still exist. If you ask me.
Square business. Ladies, what's good, Sister Mo? Are you forgiving?
So-
You forgiving these niggas in these streets?
I have forgiven people before, and it definitely takes me time to forgive someone. Like, I do not forgive overnight. And I think that's the thing with like, when people want to be forgiven, they expect it to be like a quick process, and it's not. Like, So for me, especially within a relationship, like depending on the situation, if I choose to like stay and like forgive you, like I think that's the two-sided process. Like I have to go get through it and process it, and I feel like you have to like be willing to allow me to. Like don't come at me for still not being over something entirely. I can forgive somebody, but I won't necessarily be over it. And to Chris Blake's point, I understand what you're saying when you say like, don't take the person back if you just going, like not if you going like if it's gonna be a factor later on. Like I definitely agree with that. But I feel like people should still like acknowledge things. Like on the other side, don't make it seem like, oh, I don't know why you tripping. You took me back. Like, okay, but damn, like, what I'm saying? I'm trying to give you a chance, and people sometimes go back to just doing the same shit that they're doing or not, making it any better. And then it just makes things like even more complicated because they're expecting one thing, but it's like, I don't know. I feel like people, especially now, like they try to just move through things too quickly. And like people do not give themselves enough time to process things. And that's why things don't end up working out for a majority of people because like shit takes time, yo. Shit does not like
Time heals all wounds, man.
That's
real
true.
because like, and I was actually a friend of mine was telling me that there's this dude that she was kind of like talking to, getting to know a little bit, but like he was kind of pressing her to like link up and see one another, go on dates and stuff, and she was like okay, but come to find out that that guy had just recently, like maybe within the last year, like I guess was with some girl, like long-term relationship, or like was in a relationship with some girl. They were gonna have a baby, and then she like lost the baby, and it was like super recent, and he was only like 21. I was like, and he's already like trying to press, to like be with someone else, and I was just like, I mean, everybody's time frame is different, everybody's healing process is different, but I don't know. That's a lot to take on at a young age. You know what I'm saying? Or like, when a lot of shit's not really happen, and I feel like people just try to like kind of move too quickly through those feelings and those emotions because that shit will come back to really come back like times 10 whenever they actually do come and take over. Like, you don't want that shit to build up, yo.
Let me jump in real quick and say this, and I'm not trolling, but we are supposed to be having some bad weather here rolling through here in a bit. So if I get on my Nelly shit, I don't want nobody to start talking shit.
Like you shit all fucked
I'm
up over
talking
there.
shit.
I'm talking shit too. Exactly.
Because we're supposed to have some bad weather coming through here in a
I mean,
little
I'm
bit.
not gonna lie, it's thundering and lightning and raining down on my side. So.
Yeah, that's what
Oh,
I'm saying.
wow.
So I don't know.
Thunder, though.
Yeah, shit might get all
I
fucked
think
up.
it's still calm over here.
I see it over here, so it's
Yeah.
on the way.
It's on the
Yeah.
way,
You know
right?
what the hardest thing about this shit is though? Like when you're in a relationship and she catch you cheating,
Oh
it's
shit.
like if she take you back, she'll forgive you. But every once in a while, she's gonna remind you of that point until she actually over it. That's some hard shit to be in until it passes. And does it ever really pass? This bitch will come to you like 2 years later, like on some shit. You know what I mean? Because she caught you
Yeah.
cheating once.
And then
Like,
there
that's really
comes
hard
a
to deal with.
question of, was that actually forgiven, or like was that just too much for you, and like you can't recognize that you really need to be out of this situation?
Nah, if she's being abusive, then you have to recognize that. But her just like hitting you with some shit, like as a reminder when it hits her, and it's like she just thinks about it. Like you got to kind of take that if you take her back, but you don't have to take the abuse. So I understand what you're saying.
What do you
But
define
I've
as
never
the
like, had a
abuse?
situation where I've been abused.
What's
I mean,
the?
just busting your balls about the shit, becoming verbally abusive. Like I met that bitch at the store type shit. Like yeah, bitch, I'm going, like, what the fuck, the bitch at the store. I mean, just an example. That never happened to me.
Right.
I think
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so if you're defining that as abuse, this might sound fucked up, but I think that if she
No. I mean, that's like a small
No.
level of
Right. No,
Yeah.
I don't think that you mean like you're gonna call the cops or anything like that. I'm just saying like if
Y'all
that's what
fucking call the cops.
right.
on it. I'm just joking.
I'm just saying though, if that's what you're referring to though, right? I personally think if your lady takes you back after cheating, that there is a window where you have to allow for that. Now I don't.
That's what I was saying. Like,
Yeah.
you definitely have to allow for that, right?
Yeah, I don't know. Now listen, like I said, it's a window, so that means that motherfucker gets closed at a certain time period, right? That after a while, you gotta be like, all right, so I let you make these little comments, you know what I'm saying? But like, we either gonna move on or we not. I think it's
You're
certain.
right about that.
Yeah, I think
But I
it's.
think about this though, fam.
Go
like
ahead.
when they just be looking upside your head and looking at you weird and shit, they be thinking about that shit, bro. You be like, damn, what this bitch looking at me like
Definitely.
that? Don't say nothing, cause I bet she thinking about that. Oh, man, Shantae was bad though.
That's
You
the
be thinking that in your head.
well,
You know
that's
what I'm
the
saying? So,
ultimate one though. Is the cheating, right? That's the one that I don't know if people can forgive and forget about.
Yeah, can that actually be forgiven?
Yeah, I
yeah, it
mean,
can. Because the best apology is change behavior. So as long as you change your behavior and not moving the same way, then yeah, it could be forgiven. It takes time though.
yeah,
But
And
that
it's like,
thing
are you
will always
prepared for
exist.
that?
I don't
You know
know
what
if
I
I
mean?
would stay with the person though through that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I think that's another thing that people don't really consider too much. It's like, yeah, you know, you want to fight for your relationship. Let's work on it together, but it might need the exact opposite. Like for y'all to work on that shit separately because everyone has their different reasons of cheating and what they, you know what I'm saying? If that's something you need to work through, then they could do that shit on your own. Like I don't want to be a part of that process. That's just more strain. That's more like stress in my opinion. And I understand whenever people are in like longer term relationships and they want to, you know, make it work because there's so much invested, but it's like, I feel
Yeah.
like you should really like consciously think of the fact that let's take that time apart now in the early stages because I think especially in the early stages of a relationship people just want to like push and push through and that's how they end up 5-6 years down the road and now they're super unhappy because we pushed through so much and we never had a chance to like really understand ourselves apart from each other after being with one another. Like I don't know, I've had a lot of time outside of relationships, so it's like that shit definitely puts a whole different perspective because I was definitely like that person that just wanted to like stick around and I'll try to make it work, but it just doing the same thing with no different results. Like, and I wish I would have taken time sometimes like sooner to like really figure out that damn, like let me actually figure this shit out on my own rather than having somebody in my ear talking. Because that's another thing too is that influence, especially
yeah,
if you were like a
Yeah.
toxic or manipulative type person. That influence will keep you around way longer than you need to be because they're gonna sit there and tell you about, you know, this and the third, and it's gonna sound good, so you're gonna stick around. And sometimes you don't need that influence. Like you really need to just think things out on your own, see if you're okay with that person on your own. Without them and shit like that. Like,
Hey, yo, man, but how
But
much
that's
accountability
facts.
do a woman got to take for finding out that you cheated?
hold on, say that again.
wait, what?
Like, how much accountability? How much accountability does a woman have to take to for finding out that you cheated? It's like, how did she acquire this information? You got to think about that shit too. It's like, did you go through my phone to find this shit? That mean you ain't trust me, bitch. No matter what you saw on that phone, you ain't trust me.
That's a
That's
double
the
sided
fucking
sword
common
right
denominator.
there.
That's a common denominator. You trust this shit. So it's like, that's how I used to flip it. I ain't gonna lie. I used to flip it like that.
Let me say something
But
real quick.
it's just like, gotta think about that. Let nigga cheat in peace, man. Damn, if he ain't putting the shit in your face, that nigga going
Cheating
come
respectfully.
On, man. Some niggas for the streets, man. It happens. Yeah, cheat respectfully. You know what I mean?
Hey,
Then let a nigga cheat in peace.
here's the chat. The chat said, in terms of a relationship, forgiving is necessary, but forgetting is foolish.
It definitely is, in my opinion.
Yeah, you shouldn't forget what. Like, if a motherfucker really did something that, like, quote unquote, hurt you, you shouldn't necessarily.
That's TV shit. That's where we get this whole concept of from like forgiving and forgetting.
No, but really, that's like kind of like my thing because if I genuinely forgive you, then I can't even have that on my heart or my mind. Otherwise, that's gonna be like my perception and understanding of you. Then.
Yeah, I think Lionel brings up a good point though. Like, because if you are going to forgive somebody, right? I mean, I see both sides of it because I think what Lionel is saying, and correct me if I'm wrong, but like if you're genuinely gonna say, okay, I forgive this person, you almost gotta like, to the best of your ability, forget about whatever it was. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to genuinely forgive a motherfucker.
Yeah, for me at least, because like
Yeah.
I genuinely like wholehearted, like I'm opening up again, like I'm deciding to be just as vulnerable as before, and like it is like a really vulnerable thing to do, but. Once I decide to forgive, that is a vulnerable thing to do. So like that is the part of the process for me. Is like really genuinely like forgetting the thing because otherwise it genuinely will exist. It will still be there. Like because I felt that like bro.
Yeah, because it's
And that's
like,
in so many. That's in all types of relationships. Like romantic and just like friendships with parents. Like all types of shit.
because if a motherfucker cheats on you, Sister Mo, right? And you quote unquote say you forgave him, but now when he says, "Yo, I want to go kick it with me and Blake, we finna go run to the bar tonight," and you like, "Nah, I'm not really comfortable with you going out to the bar." Well, damn, did you really forgive the nigga, or you think that every time he goes out or he goes somewhere, he hollering at bitches?
How fresh is it though? You gotta hold off, man.
You say what?
He shouldn't even be trying to go to the bar. Like if it's fresh, he shouldn't even be trying to go to the bar.
I mean, that's true, but I mean, so like, okay, so I do want to get your answer for that, Sister Mo, but let me say this to Blake though. To that, in that respect though, Blake, are you a fucking because of a quote unquote mistake you made now? Like, how far do you got to go with like changing your behavior? So now I can't
If
go.
you want her, you got to take that shit until she let it go.
Jesus
if you want her.
Christ.
I ain't saying I would do it. I'm just saying, like, in my opinion, if you want the motherfucker, you gotta take that shit till she get over it. Don't take the abuse if she being abusive. But if she wants you around, man, you gotta pay dues, baby. You fucked up the trust. Trust is a hard thing to fucking gain back once you break
Yeah,
it.
trust is everything.
It's trust is a different thing with us.
But you
know what I mean?
forgave
Like,
me.
We
though.
ain't got trust. We ain't got nothing.
But you forgave me though.
What movie
Like
is that from?
I think it was from White Chicks.
hilarious,
Oh,
nigga.
shit, man. God
Hilarious.
damn, motherfucker. That's like a
That
Color
was
Purple
so
line.
fun and unexpected.
It was like there's gonna be some deep shit like Color Purple or something like that. Yo, Stevie said that shit to Man and Scene 2. Like, something like that stuff.
But I look at
Yes.
God damn it.
I look at trust like an energy meter on a video game though, right? So like, okay, it went down. So my trust level went down. But to me, once you forgave me, my shit went back up now. Like you forgave me. Like you telling me you forgave me a little bit? Like, no, if you forgave me, nigga, I got my energy meter is all the way back up now. Now, if I'm still
After
doing
how long though?
E-
After how long?
immediately. Now, if I'm still doing,
Oh,
now if I'm
that's
still
That's
doing,
what you would expect.
Yeah, that's
not-
illogical.
the reality is, it's like Mortal Kombat in the first round, like whatever, you have full life, but then the second round, after you got your ass whooped a little bit, you come back, you got another chance, but your life is like at 70% now. Like, that's the best you got at this point to give, until you like put the work in to be able to show like to get the rest of the 30% back or whatever. But it does have to bounce back with like at least 75% of trust in the tank.
yeah, I'm with you. It
At
has
least.
to. It has to be more than 50% trust at that point. But go ahead, Sister Mo. Would you like if you took a dude back who had cheated? Like, how cool are you, or how quickly, right? Are you okay with him, like, quote unquote, I'm going to go kick it with the dudes? Me and Lionel finna go wild out tonight.
Damn.
You better not say that shit like that though.
In
Never been
a
out for
hypothetical
real.
situation
Mhm.
where I would take someone back
And
that
you
cheated
would,
on me.
and you would, but go ahead.
Mm,
You never took anybody back after cheating on you, or you never got cheated on? That
I
you
was
know of.
cheated on in my last relationship,
took
and
him back?
well, shit, I was actually kind of like I didn't know what was going on.
Oh, so he was good.
Like I didn't know what to. I mean, I knew this nigga wasn't like honest with me, but I didn't know what to extent he was doing things. You know what I'm saying? Like until later down the road. But anyway, I mean, as far as like taking somebody back, that's where I say where it has to be like it has to be from both sides. Like y'all have to work together to get past that because yeah, she's gonna trip. Like she's
Yeah.
gonna trip, but I also what she has to realize is he's still gonna want to do fun things with his friends. So like
Hood rat shit
y'all
with
gonna
my
have to come to
friends.
y'all gonna have to come into some like we gonna have to meet in the middle somewhere to where it's like we can both be comfortable, and that's really I feel like what it kind of ultimately comes down to. Because I mean, for me personally, I the reason I said that I wouldn't at now who I am, like I wouldn't deal with somebody who like cheated on me and try to take them back, is because I really like am at a level where I am like so open and honest with people that I care about that I wouldn't even like want somebody around that's not the same way with me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if anything was to occur, I want to still what I'm saying? Like if it's something I talk
What
about
the hell? Hold on. What the hell? Are we gonna ignore that
Hey, yo,
sound?
man, it's like a fucking ocean in the background, yo. I can't
Yeah,
get the ocean
the
sound
storm
like-
has
it
officially
sound
made
like
it to the
ocean.
crib.
So yeah, it's coming down.
I'm like,
over
are we
here.
gonna just
God
ignore
damn,
that?
son, that shit, yo. Hey, yo. I understand why motherfuckers make, the old school shit like Quiet Storm.
No,
Storms
this
are
is
sexy as fuck, yo.
Like it's really
Storms
coming
are
down.
sexy as a motherfucker, man.
When
Well,
I mentioned that, it was the quiet before the storm because it's definitely coming down.
yeah, it's supposed to be like some hell with this shit coming.
Oh, shit,
oh
let me move
my-
my car, yo. I want that motherfucker to be totaled out. I gotta do that shit. Yeah, I'm trying to get that shit. You know what I'm saying? Move on. Nah, I gotta do that shit. Like, hey, whoa, shit. What am I talking about? A total what? What? Huh? Jesus Christ! Oh my God! Y'all go ahead, man. God damn.
My
Shit,
bad,
I ain't
Mo.
trying
I just had to put that out there. I was like, that was like the third time I heard that noise. I was like, we can't just ignore
it
that
sound
shit.
like a wave, yo. It
Yeah.
sound like a wave in the ocean, dude. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
I'm nervous right now. It's rained like 4 the last 5 days like at nighttime down here. This shit's crazy right now.
Hey man, you know how you know you're talking to an old bitch? It's like when
Okay.
you talking,
How,
she tell
Chris
you some
Blake?
shit Like, I'm gonna tell you, it's like because it made me think about this shit with the Quiet Storm shit I said. When she tell you some shit like you got a radio voice, I've heard that shit numerous times, and the bitch be like, "I'm 30." I'm like, "Nah, bitch, you 50."
Uh-oh.
What?
Like straight up.
I
Like
think
that you got a radio voice.
I
Like
think
your voice
Lionel
sounds like you should be on the radio. Like what, bitch?
I
What?
think
Like,
Lionel's
bitch, old motherfucker.
Lionel's lights went out over there, dog. It's a cold world. I told
Yeah.
y'all, niggas, it's a cold world out here,
Taking
man.
us out.
Hey, dog.
Taking us out.
I know all that daily shit for real.
My man Lionel was fine. Next thing you know, got his ass out of here. See?
My
Yeah,
lights were
buddy.
flickering earlier, so
Oh, shit's going down. We
I
get ready
don't
to
know
wrap
what I
this.
do without Wi-Fi. Fuck that shit. I don't even want to know what life is like.
I'm gonna just switch
without
it to
Wi-Fi.
LTE.
Oh, look at you.
You got Verizon?
AT&T.
Oh, yo, LTE might be alright then.
Y'all
You got
It
Sprint.
is
Your shit
good.
over
I
with.
mean, I was paying the same price as Sprint, so that's why I switched. Fuck Sprint.
Nah, Sprint trash, yo. Like, how the fuck you gonna have a cell phone company that you can't be on the phone and use the internet at the same time? Like, how
No,
are they
their
still getting
service is-
subscribers?
Like
How
we're
you
in
get subscribers
2020
with that?
That shit's funny, nigga.
because they advertise that 30, 40 month shit. I think
30, 40 months for what?
like the plan.
Oh,
But if you want a nice phone, you go end up paying over $100.
over $100 for a good phone.
Yeah, I'm out on that, nigga. What the hell?
I mean, but every good phone costs over $100.
No, I'm talking about like
I
you
know
saying
what
like
I'm
if you want a
saying.
good plan.
But that's
like,
what I'm saying. The plan I was
Oh,
paying
good
with Sprint is the same
plan.
price that I
Okay.
paid with AT&T with the same type of phone that I've been getting. So why am I suffering with Sprint? I had to just one day just up and leave. AT&T was offering that $600 credit. I said, period. I'm finna move.
Hey yo, shit. Hey yo, man. Hey yo, y'all. Mo got good credit, man. Give him Mo, man. Ain't nothing no average motherfucker. AT&T,
Relax.
Like, hey, Mo. Hey yo, Mo. Hey, Mo. Let's talk.
That
about
was
this
just
real quick.
that new
What's your
contract
middle name? What's your middle
promo.
name,
They
Mo?
do
What's your
it
middle
for
name, baby?
everybody, nigga. Turn in a device, you get $600.
Hey,
Baby.
if
I'm
you-
just trying. What kind of motherfucker deny good credit? Like,
If-
oh, nigga, no, it ain't like that. I'm not sure.
I don't want nobody on my ass.
if y'all looking for a
Yeah,
co-signer,
baby, you got good credit.
Hold on,
Fuck that shit. We about to make some shit happen.
Don't worry about it.
Nah, fuck that. About to buy some houses. About to get shit popping. Nigga, to go buy a duplex. We go to different places. All that.
This
Hey,
nigga
that shit
here.
was funny.
let me show you what to do.
And I'm gonna go buy some land.
Damn right. You better buy some land. Don't buy no Jordans. Buy some land, nigga.
Hilarious. nigga. Hey, hilarious. Well, hey, listen.
Bill Gates on no Gucci belt.
That's that advanced nigga theory.
What?
Hey, my nigga,
Bill Gates on a yacht, on a mansion yacht.
my nigga Lionel is really out of here. That shit took his ass out.
Aw.
It's a
I know his
cold.
power probably went all the way out.
Oh, it's a cold
I
world.
didn't know. I'm just like, damn, the iPhone too.
Yeah. Oh, don't. Yeah, he had that shit plugged in. You know, niggas don't charge that shit.
You right.
Not at all.
Niggas want to walk around with they shit, you know, under at 20%.
Just so I can tell people my phone
I
died
keep
in
my
case
shit
they call me.
Hey,
charged.
hilarious,
My
Mo.
phone was dead. Oh, my bad. I'm just getting back to you next day and shit.
So full of shit.
Hey, dog, my phone died. That shit's
My
crazy.
phone been dead for like 32
She be rubbing her
hours.
chest when she said, like, yo, hey, man, god damn, man. Hey, man, my phone died on you, man. God
You know what
damn,
I'm
nigga.
saying?
Like, rubbing her chest. God damn.
Yeah, that shit's crazy, man. But no, I definitely think though with the forgive and forget shit, it's levels to it, right? Obviously the cheating is like that's like level 100. That's the boss level. Yeah, that's the boss level, right? But it's levels up to that, right? It's like being a little bit dishonest about shit. Like
Yeah. See, things like that. And
Yeah.
like, see, that's what I told myself is I'm over that petty shit. Like, we just like, I don't know. I feel like people just need to grow up to a point where they just, you know, just own up to some shit that you're doing. Uh-oh.
Oh, he back. He back.
you
Hey, I'm
Place
back.
to be.
you good?
Yeah, I'm back in this house. Yeah, I'm here. We here. We survived.
Was it the storm, nigga?
Yeah, it was absolutely the story.
I'm telling you, this shit is real out here, dog.
No, for real, my router just started to like blink red, and it's like crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
For real, I'm like, my shit was flickering earlier. I'm a little nervous. But
Hey, don't worry, we finna wrap
It's
this shit up
crazy.
because I got because I got all my shit in right now. My shit is going shit smooth
Yeah,
the
you
fuck
gonna
off.
have to unplug y'all's computers and stuff like that.
Yeah, man. I don't want them problems, dog.
I'm on my phone.
I don't
Oh,
need
cool.
them
I'm
problems.
computers.
Say it
Yeah,
again.
he's supposed to during the storm.
Yeah, goddamn shit have jumped through that. If it's a lightning, should have fuck your shit off.
Yeah, I'd be scared of that too. I'm glad that everything about the shit like that.
Mhm.
Shit like that. Shit like that.
Shit like that.
Shit like that. All right, man. Let's get ready. Listen. I hear this shit getting close as fuck in my crib. So I'm getting ready
Yeah,
to
shit
wrap.
kind of rumbling out here. I can't hear this shit, yo.
Oh yeah, Roy, you're not far from me. It's definitely.
I
coming
know.
your direction.
Hey, I know. So I'm like, yo,
Okay.
let me make sure, cause my family will be upstairs. They'll be in the crib, having all the devices ran down. They'll have everything ran down. Nigga, iPads, laptops, cell phones, extra backup charges, everything ran down in this bitch. God damn.
Oh, shit,
Shit's
yo.
coronavirus.
That's so funny.
Yeah. Oh, man.
So the moral of the story is, goddamn it, if you're gonna forgive, commit to the forgiveness, man. You know,
But
for-
you don't have to forget.
yeah, forgetting is optional. I'm gonna put it like that. Forgetting is optional because I think it's some shit that maybe
Yeah.
you can get over and just forget the shit. Again, we went to the most extreme example of cheating. You know, I don't think anybody should forget that. You should always keep that.
Just because you're talking some bullshit.
Oh.
God hurt you, Forgive cheating. Especially if you fucking went look for it. You fucking asshole woman. He was cheating respectfully, and you went and found the shit in his phone. Don't you ever fucking look through my phone. How do you know my code, bitch? Oh, I'm sorry.
How does she know your code? Hey, after how long do you give somebody your code?
Man,
That's
hey,
a
man,
good
you saying this
question.
shit ain't gonna get up and walk off. Like, you should walk off after saying some crazy shit like that.
I would
you're
say
not
at
walking off.
least
Well, you should have walked off.
at least like 4 months, right?
4
5, 6
months?
months.
Give a code. What the fuck are we giving a code for, bitch? You don't pay the bill?
After 6 months of like
Hey,
being
yo,
together,
No, I think he's saying
Get
after
the fuck out of here.
after 6 months of being like exclusive, right, Lionel?
it'll happen naturally anyway. Yeah.
I agree. It will happen naturally.
Like let me make this call real quick. And then boom.
Is that a requirement to like give your code up to your significant other? Like, when did that become a requirement? Because like,
Man,
It's
it
not a
really
re-
just happened.
It's not a requirement, right? But at some point, like you're gonna get super comfortable and something's gonna happen, and you might like me, like nigga, I would be the worst cheater ever because I just leave my fucking phone open everywhere, just out and about, all the fucking like I've always done the shit.
does she get a fingerprint in your phone?
Oh, I don't do that fingerprint shit, dog, because that's the man. So I
Oh,
don't do
my
that.
fucking God. Motherfucking Malcolm Huey Newton ass nigga. Like,
Hey,
uh,
see,
That's debatable for sure.
listen, brother, what the
Oh,
man
my
is trying to
God.
do, brother, is to get you to put your
hitting you
digital
with this
fingerprint.
shit. That's when a motherfucker really in their bag, yo. You decide, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
no. I'm not doing that fingerprint shit or the facial shit. I'm not doing none of that, dog.
No,
Code,
I'm not doing
nigga.
the facial shit.
Hey.
at all.
I like the
Pause.
face.
No
The face is
facial.
convenient.
Codes, nigga. That's what I'm putting in
no
numbers.
facials, G, pause.
But I'm not doing the eye retina. That's another level.
All this
They
shit is
got a retina?
all this shit is
Yeah,
crazy.
Android does like the eye scan. Apple just does like face structure.
Wow.
Just
Nah,
to open.
honestly, man.
Hey, for a
I'm
fucking
good,
phone.
G. They already got you. Don't worry about it, fam. If you worry about the government, they already got all your information.
Damn it,
That's
do they,
what I'm
Blake?
like, I don't even give a fuck no more.
At this
Shit.
point,
No, fuck
I
y'all.
don't even
I don't
care.
even know-
Like,
I
give me
don't
the
even
face
know about
ID.
the-
Let me just put my phone up and my shit
Yeah.
on.
y'all live as much as you can.
I be
like,
mad whenever that shit, like, whenever I'm out somewhere with my mask on. Ooh, I be like, yo, my phone, I gotta put the code in every single time. Like, that
know.
shit is so annoying.
I'll be forgetting my mask stuff. Like,
I'm dead.
It's funny, yo. Look at the comment, yo.
What happened? What is that?
My man said we skip fingerprints. My wife's face unlocks my phone. My face ain't even programmed.
oh damn.
Like, goddamn.
No, I mean, it's really people out there
Hey,
like
that's
that.
love, baby. That's love, man. I want to be shut up a love one day. You know, I think I can reach it. I probably can reach it. You know.
So I tell you, like, with my job, I like deal with people who like really only allow one of the partners to like do all the finances. So the woman's either doing all the finances, knows all the security, knows everything, you know what I'm saying, or it's vice versa, or the man does everything. Like, and I mean, I don't personally agree with that. I feel like you should still have your own individuality when it comes to things like that, especially like when it comes to money and finances, and you don't like, I can't even talk to you right now because you don't even know your security stuff. That's crazy.
Like separate accounts and a joint account, shit like that.
Shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Separate accounts. We can separate accounts, but we can't separate housing. Like I proposed like a month or two ago.
I've seen like living quarters, like his and hers living quarters, like 2 different rooms, but different houses. I don't know. That's another.
All right, man. I already stated my case. I ain't going back over the shit.
It's an investment,
Look at
right?
the old episode, man.
It's an
It'll
investment.
help you explain why you want different houses for you and your wife, and you'll thank me later. I mean, I was kind of drunk, so I didn't really do the shit as best of my abilities. That's why I got to stop drinking on the show. People listen to me. They want to find out new ways to cheat. I mean, new ways to like.
That's hilarious.
New ways to get. Yeah, go ahead, man. Fuck that shit.
Oh yeah,
wow.
there we go. Coronavirus. Shit is getting
I don't even
real.
care
It's
about that shit
real.
no more.
Shit is getting real.
I do though.
But no, I think. Hold on, who said it? I think it was Mo that said it. One of y'all motherfuckers said it. I don't know. I'm 3 beers in now. And I only drink just for niggas that want to know. I don't drink 12-ounce beers, dog. I'm 16 ounces and up over here, man. I don't do that 12-ounce shit, man. Right now I'm on a 25, boy.
That's why we shouldn't do the show too long, because the more a motherfucker drink and keep talking, like, we don't know the fuck we saying sometimes. Like, at least I don't. I mean, I do know a little bit, but how long we in?
That's you, Chris Blake.
I still don't have no tolerance, man.
You
Like,
the main
yo,
one
man,
who be
I still
drinking
don't have
and
no
just
fucking
acting a
tolerance,
damn
yo.
fool.
Hey, but okay,
I
no,
still don't have
but
fucking tolerance,
but
yo.
on the phone shit, right? So like me, right? I don't have any plans or desire on cheating or doing any fuck shit, right? So like, you know, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? I just throw my fucking phone all around all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever the fuck. But I know some niggas who have been married longer than me, who nigga hold their phone like it's a goddamn like it's fucking, what's the sword from the shit, Excalibur? Like it is fucking.
Yo, man, they're not no real players. You supposed to
That's
have
the
a
number
whole
one
other
sign,
motherfucking phone.
obviously.
Have a whole nother phone, nigga. Why you got the same phone doing all the dirt in it?
Them niggas on
It's
some
nutty.
some Tiger Woods shit. Hey, it's
Hey,
Tiger.
Tiger.
Like I feel like that's obviously
It's
speaking
Tiger.
volumes.
Just don't
right?
answer the phone. She's calling right now.
My,
Like, nigga, get a whole different phone.
my
They got too many
nigga,
burner
hey,
phones. They get a track phone, G.
my
What the
nigga
fuck?
Tiger got billions of dollars and made a fucking call. Hey, it's he didn't even say his real name, Eldrick. This nigga said his the name everybody knew him. Hey, it's Tiger. It's one of it's the funniest piece of
Hey,
audio
no,
you've
man.
ever heard in your life. Hey, she has my phone and yeah, he would listen. In that moment, he severely needed his black side at that time.
Yeah, but think about this, man.
If he can switch
like,
back and
people-
forth, he should be able to like to morph into the black side on some player shit.
I'm dead.
That was that
You
Asian
don't
coming
fuck
out.
around with the blacks like that. It's more like this though, fam. Like when you're that dedicated to your craft, you don't really know how to maneuver like that. So he was so oblivious to it because he's a golfer. He's completely engulfed in that shit. He don't even think about that type of shit, yo.
He probably don't even
He's
use
like,
it.
let me just hit her with the truth. And
He don't live in a normal world. He don't live in a world.
He hit her with the
let me
truth.
just explain what's going on
Exactly.
so she'll be prepared.
He don't know about no fucking game. All he do is play golf. He don't know.
Oh yeah, I can see Tiger not having game. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, man. All he do is play
I can see
golf,
that
man.
being
When
very
You need it, right?
Hold
when you
on.
master a fucking like, when you master ability like that, you ain't really in the streets like that, man.
Hey, hold
You
on
don't
though.
know.
But Mo said, let me just tell her what's going on.
Exactly. That's what he thought. That's what he thought.
I'm like, look, the honest, very like loyal part of me understands because it's like I always want everybody just to know what's going on, like just so you know, because ain't nobody finna come to me and tell me something about myself. You know what
Oh,
I'm saying?
man.
Like that's how I've always been. Like I'm gonna let it just all be out here. You know what I'm saying? Shit, because ain't nobody gonna come to me with no surprises. But he just was goofy with it.
Hey, it's Tiger.
on a recording, bro. Like,
Right on a fucking. Listen,
like this can be replayed. Like it's being stored.
here's how cool Jay-Z is. Did y'all see the shit that recently came out? This is deviating far as fuck. Did y'all see the shit that came out with like some dude? I think he was trolling everybody. Where he was y'all didn't see this shit? I forgot the dude's name, but he called Young Guru, and was talking to Guru, or maybe Guru, somehow him and Guru were on FaceTime, right? And he was talking to Guru on some like, yo, you and Jay-Z stole my aloe vera toilet paper. First of all, nigga, I don't even know where the fuck you even buy aloe vera toilet paper. I've seen like the tissue.
It sounds nice.
I've never seen aloe vera toilet paper, nigga. I'm not. That's
Well,
how
you want to apply aloe vera to your asshole, though.
what niggas apply to
Why
their.
wouldn't you?
Yeah, I was gonna say niggas apply to their nose, and it feels lovely when I blow my nose on aloe vera
Yeah.
tissue paper.
I've never tried it. I don't know.
Oh, nigga, it's amazing. It is amazing.
I'm like,
But-
I'll be looking on Amazon tonight.
Yeah, nigga, listen. When he said this shit, I think that was the first thing that popped into my mind was like, nigga, they have aloe vera. Fucking what in the fuck?
The adult in me is intrigued.
Yeah, like nigga, how? First of all, this shit has to be expensive, nigga, because he's like these
for
are
real. I'm like,
you know
where
what I
would you even obtain such toilet paper?
right, nigga. What
That shit gotta be
Illuminati?
at Target.
What Illuminati shit is this, nigga? They give y'all
That shit
aloe
gotta be
vera
at Target,
toilet paper.
nigga.
But anyway,
promise.
What kind of shits is a nigga taking? They need something to soothe his asshole. Like, you better change your diet, family. Like,
I'm
what's
like,
up?
I mean, I eat a lot of spicy food. you know what I'm
hilarious,
saying?
Mo. What the
I
fuck?
guess, yo. I
It be
guess,
like that
man.
sometimes.
Yeah, but anything beats dry old toilet paper.
Yes, Lionel,
That is very
facts,
true.
my nigga.
Yo, real shit. I've been using like wipes since fucking 2099.
So why you talking
99,
shit then,
2000.
nigga?
No. 99, 2000.
I'm like, I feel
99,
like this is a
2000.
lie.
99, 2000.
I feel like that was
No.
like,
I know. I say that to say this. I
So
say
many
that to say
red
this.
flags there.
When I was using like wipes back then, motherfuckers thought I was gay. Using wipes. Now that shit, they never had adult wipes though, so I have to use baby wipes. And that wipe
That's the
was
time
like,
period when guys wasn't even washing their ass in the shower. And it was like, nah.
I've never had that time
Whoa,
period.
Lionel, what in the fuck?
I've never had that time period.
Well, nigga,
I don't know nothing
Lionel,
about that time period.
was this the medieval times, nigga? What time period
Jesus
are you
Christ.
I'm like,
talking?
Where
niggas
the
was
fuck
not
was you at?
washing their ass.
Niggas was in King's Landing. He was not in America.
I mean, on like a serious note, but it's not a serious conversation at all.
It is serious,
Like,
nigga. Aloe vera
Nigga,
toilet
like-
paper.
I mean, men be acting so just like they so are like macho and this, that, and third. But I'd be like, I'd really be curious, like, okay, well, how do y'all wash y'all ass? Because like,
You ever took a shower with somebody and y'all like have
Is
to like
that
break
weird
off and
for,
do your own
for
ass
me,
wiping?
you know what I'm saying? Like,
That's a
Hell
great
nah.
question, Chris Blake.
No, it's not weird. It's just cleaning.
Yeah, like if you ever take a shower with somebody, no matter how y'all wiping each other down and shit, y'all gonna take that break and like go to your own separate living quarters that's in that shower and wipe your ass and not say nothing about it. It happens like that every time.
Or at least it should.
It should happen like that. I mean, if men ain't cleaning their ass, like what kind of shit is that?
What if she wash your ass for you?
I'm like, I'm trying.
Hold on,
I'm
whoa,
like, you want me to,
whoa. Hold on, let's
Wash
go.
your ass for you.
Let's go to Lionel.
You wash my ass, I wash your ass.
Hey, man, I ain't around no motherfucker other
I'm be
finger
like,
than
turn
my
around
ass,
and
yo.
spread 'em.
Whoa,
Fuck
Mo,
with that. Well, I
Jesus
don't need my
Christ.
prostate massage, bitch. Move. Never fucking off to wipe my ass, nigga.
Hold on. Let's explore this now,
I would
because
never forgive and forget you asking me to wipe
Hey,
my
let's
ass, bitch.
explore this.
we're here now. We're
Nah,
here now.
Hey, somebody know about King's Landing, man. I love them for that. Somebody in the comments know about King's Landing, man. Shout out to motherfucking Sanders right here.
What'd he say?
I don't
missed
think
it.
none of y'all got that King's Landing crack. None of y'all got that crack.
He said King's Landing. I'm
I
not with
said,
those
yeah,
shit.
that's Game of Thrones, yo. Game
Oh,
of Thrones,
okay,
man.
yeah.
Shout
Oh, yeah,
out
I
to
don't
this
watch
person,
that
No,
show.
you talking about?
It's too white for me.
Hey man, hey yo, well, the motherfucking viewer know what I'm talking about, and I fuck with them for that.
Well, shout out to the big
Shout out
homie.
to you.
Y'all.
Shout out to the big homie, man. I appreciate my nigga, Mr. Sanders, right?
You know what I'm saying? Y'all can't go on that Game of Thrones shit. Not the last season. That shit was trash. Don't ever fucking watch the last season. That shit ruined everything for me. I don't even acknowledge that show no more.
But damn, I
I
don't want to watch it
dedicated
no
6
more.
years of my no. Oh no. It was like 6 seasons, 7 seasons, right? Every season prior to the last season was deep. It was dope, super dope. You know what I mean? But like the last season, yeah, they couldn't
Right.
finish.
So
that
you
motherfucker.
mad?
You
dead,
mad?
man. I'm dead, man. Straight up, yo.
But hold on, let's
I
go
don't
back
even
though.
fucking
Hold on,
acknowledge that
nigga.
show no more.
Don't try to deviate. Let's go to this. You wash my ass, I wash your ass scenario
wow.
that Lionel
Hey
created.
man, I've never had that.
I was
offer.
just kidding, but I
I
mean,
carried myself a certain way. The motherfucker wouldn't even offer that to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know.
You wouldn't
yeah.
let your woman wash your ass?
I was
I'm not that
literally
gay.
gonna.
I got like what 0.5% gayness because I compliment a man looks and shit like that. Like, oh, that nigga look good, some shit like that. But like, I ain't that gay to have her white. Nah, man.
I mean,
Now,
hold
look at
on.
my ass and oh, no shit.
I know, yeah.
I was
Whole
just
nother
gonna-
show topic.
I was just gonna say, Blake, you are the one who introduced, at least to me and maybe some people on the panel, the term.
This panel, yeah.
Yeah, the term Lamborghini doors.
Man, I seen that shit on the internet.
Lamborghini doors.
I never.
You don't remember that
Lamborghini
shit?
your doors. Lamborghini
Oh.
your doors. I seen that shit on the internet,
Lamborghini
bro.
your
I never fucking,
doors.
like, I
You
never
never
referred
tried.
to it as that. I never referred to it as that, yo. That's something some niggas say on the internet. yo.
Lamborghini your doors. But I mean, listen, I don't think that she's gonna dig in your ass. I mean, maybe she's just gonna wipe down one time.
Well, I never find out, brother. I never find out. I'll never find out, man.
I don't think that's
You go
that
to your
deep.
side, I go to my side in the shower, you wipe your ass, I wipe my ass. We gonna do the whole rub the towel together to get the ass residue off
All
of
my
it.
niggas
and
be
we
trying to
gonna
go
back
do
to
that
shower.
part all fast and shit. They be trying to scrub the shit
Oh, yeah.
quickly.
The shit's so organic. This is how you know it's love involved. Even if you don't love the bitch.
I don't know because like
She know to go to her own
when
corner.
I be in the shower, like that shit is an experience. So I be wondering how men don't get like just like comfortable in the shower because like that. I don't know because I be taking hot ass showers, so my showers be hot as fuck and just feeling it run all on my body and shit. I'm letting it go
all over your ball.
and everywhere, like, and so that's why I'm wondering, like, so niggas just.
Mo turned this shit into an OnlyFans for a second.
I'm dead.
Mo turned this shit into a. Hey, I take hot steamy showers. It's just running all over my. What the?
All
OnlyFans.com.
over my body, wet.
Hey, you really have an OnlyFans if your name is Sister Mo and that motherfucker? That'd be weird. Like, yo, Sister Mo?
Hey, you get all these.
Yeah, man.
Hey, listen, conscious niggas get horny too, man.
It's the play on
I dig it.
sister.
I
Yeah.
dig
But see,
man.
that's why I be feeling weird when y'all, like, whenever y'all first started calling me that, I was like, Sister Mo, like,
I
I
never
feel
thought
like
you that.
somebody, I just felt kind of like somebody auntie.
Somebody
Hey,
auntie.
auntie.
Somebody
You know what I'm
auntie.
saying? Like, Sister
Yeah,
Mo.
but that's like the younger connotation of auntie, you know.
You right.
No, that's
So
sister.
boom.
That's Sister Mo,
Auntie
dog.
Mo. Period.
Yeah, because you could be
Auntie Mo,
or
hilarious.
grandma.
Nigga
I'm
said
dead.
grandma. Jesus, Lionel.
I like, damn, Lionel.
I have some friends that I refer to as grandma.
I really do be feeling like I'm kind of
Are
like
they
a
young?
mom.
Yeah, they're
friend.
young. They're just like super mature and like old in spirit for real.
Do they
I
wear their
feel that.
glasses like by the bottom of their nose and like look
I-
up under the glasses? Like,
They don't wear
yeah,
glasses, but I
shit.
feel like if they did, that would be exactly the look.
See, I can't be doing all that.
Yeah.
My glasses are for
I
me
bet
to
they
see.
freaky as hell. Oh, freaking motherfucker! Like I'm gonna act old just so these niggas don't know to play.
Hey,
Oh my God.
hold on. Speaking of that,
I'm
right?
sucking toes and everything.
Speaking of that, right,
Oh my
Blake?
God.
I'm telling you, I'm not making this shit up. I was literally thinking about this shit like 3 weeks ago because
What's up?
I agree that I think older single women are freaky as shit.
Yeah, right, man.
And I was
They pick
like,
up new shit in their arsenal that they weren't doing when they was younger because they thought they were too hot for it.
okay, so here's the female I was thinking of. What's the chick with the old ass name from Atlanta with the big ass?
From Atlanta?
Bernice.
Hey, she
There
from
you
Atlanta.
go.
She from New York, bro. She from New York.
I don't know where the fuck she from. Where does she live? I thought she lived in Atlanta. No, am I wrong?
She
Yeah,
probably
but
live in
she,
Atlanta.
how,
Like,
old is she? She's old.
She's
Hell
like
yeah.
40, I think.
Bernice
40,
in a-
like 42,
Oh, shit.
41.
I
something
would've
like
never
that.
guessed.
In her 40s.
Yeah, she's in her 40s.
I thought she was like 28 or something.
Exactly,
And
nigga.
you know what? I want to blame it on surgery, man, but her face is very young. It's a lot of makeup, I'm sure, but like I don't think she, even without the makeup, I don't think she look old at all. You know?
Blake, the fact that you're talking to us and we can just see this picture is fucking frightening to me.
Nigga,
I'm
that
gonna be
shit's
honest
fucking beautiful. You better motherfucking
Now,
respect,
low-key
respect the
staring
black
at
queen.
yourself.
with you. Yeah.
The black queen.
This shit is some frightening shit right now, nigga. I'm like, yo,
Come on, nerd.
what the
I ain't
fuck
a
is
rat.
going on, nigga?
Huh.
I don't know. Apparently, this little storm has passed.
I know
Yeah, it
it
was
really
quick.
did pass quickly.
Yeah, I'm like, I think this shit is past. I
Okay,
think
so we back.
we
It was
here,
heavy
nigga. I was getting
quick.
ready to wrap this shit up, but fuck it, I got
I
another
know
drink
he was
now.
finna wrap
Look,
it
I
up,
got another
so he was
goddamn
finna
drink. I got
go-
some
I
new
can
shit.
hide.
Man, like as we keep
Pull
going
out
this
the
shit,
bottle,
man, like niggas
take
get
your
more
shot.
drunk and shit. Like let's do this shit. Like let's get off of this shit and like just talk real candidly. And I tell you how I really feel about a lot of situations.
I
But
haven't
no,
showered y'all.
we like the people to be here too, though.
Cause we like the party. Hey, hey.
That was a good song.
That was a good
My
song.
favorite Beyonce song is "Single Ladies."
What,
I'm
nigga?
Really?
I love that song, man.
No, nigga. We like the party is my shit, dog. Cause
Okay.
I get Beyonce and I get a 16 from 3 Stacks.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. And then the other option with J. Cole too, because she got.
I love the J. Cole joint too. I can
What an
take either
artist.
one. And that's a young J. Cole.
Hey, yo, you doing the sideburns now, G? That's what's up.
Who?
For
Oh,
me,
you got the pork chop. Yeah, got the pork chop sideburns. I fuck with that.
This
I've been
nigga.
doing the
Nigga,
It's just
that's-
they may be a
I've been
little bit
on
more
it.
busy now because I haven't been to the barbershop.
I'm sorry, brother. I don't look at you that close. I just seen it from the side view.
This nigga.
Okay, hold on. Can y'all still see me right now?
No, nigga.
Yeah.
No.
This nigga said, yeah.
Oh.
No, nigga, we can't see this
No, I'm
nigga.
looking at. I got it on my phone too. Yeah.
I'm like, that is not Lionel.
I was not even looking at the screen. I was looking at this shit. He was
This
still up
nigga-
on this one. So like,
This
yeah.
nigga, yeah.
Hey man, this
No, no,
is
no.
so fucking dope, bro. Like we got like you can be looking at all this shit. Like I got it on the screen right here. Got on this. Like I got a laptop shit popping. Like it's so dope, man.
This a lot
Even though I
of shit.
wasn't there, I was still there.
I can't wait to get my laptop. I'm gonna be on this whole just y'all gonna see me on my phone.
If you're playing along at
Word up.
home, I started off with the Miller Lite on some cowboy shit, and I am now on my second Michelob Ultra.
You trying to watch your carbs, nigga?
Actually, I am, sir.
I see.
Actually, I am. I'm down
Cheers.
to.
Quarantine
man.
ain't been able to hoop.
I'm down to 7-minute miles now, dog.
Get the fuck
I
out of
am
here,
making
for
it
real?
feel like I need
Yeah,
to.
nigga.
Hey, yo, I'm starting back in June. I'm gonna stop drinking and everything in June, yo. And I'm gonna be back out here running this shit, man.
But,
Bike
like-
ride and all that shit.
I ran distance when I was younger though, so like once I kind of get back to running, like the muscles are like, all right, nigga, we remember this shit. You
Ran
did?
distance? What did you run?
I ran the furthest distance I ran. I used to run the mile. I ran the mile, I ran the 800, and I
I
ran the
feel like
400.
the mile is a sprint. I consider that a sprint still.
I mean, it is, but that was the furthest I was going.
Oh wait, never mind. A mile? Never
No.
mind. I'm completely tripping.
No. The 800, they technically consider us a sprint
Yes,
still.
that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah.
That was my best race was the 800. The mile I just run that really just for shape and for endurance. But yeah, the 800 they do like I didn't know that when I was younger until I got older. I was like, hold on, they consider this shit a sprint? These niggas
But
are
that was
crazy.
still a sprint. Yeah.
Yeah, nigga, 2 laps
Hey, yo,
is
after
a
you do a
sprint.
7-minute mile, how many miles do you do at 7 minutes? Do you do 1 minute? Do you do 1
nigga,
mile at 7 minutes and just
I mean,
stop?
well, yeah, because at first I was doing 2 miles, and I was like, well, let me start doing this shit for time to see where I can get to. So right now I'm at 7 minutes, which
That's not bad at all. You can work on that.
Right,
for
right.
sure.
not for an old nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm just
Yeah, not for an old guy.
I'm just the old nigga trying to make it, dog. I'm just the old nigga trying to make it. But anyways,
That nigga
hold
man.
on. Can I get back to Bernice, right? So Bernice is in her 40s.
Yeah, get back to it.
She's in her 40s, and
She's a
listen,
grandma.
and she is very, very good looking. And I was like, what the fuck is going on with this? Listen, I don't know Bernice personally, obviously, right? And clearly
Right.
she might belong to the streets. But Jesus, I see her and I'm
Keep
like,
it
okay.
around.
I'm like, she's good looking. She's in her 40s, so I know she nasty. She's into all types of weird shit. I'm trying to figure out like what's the deal? Like I mean, shit, ain't nobody trying to. I would think one of these young niggas would be like, fuck, let me just go ahead and bag her for a little minute.
I know.
Nah,
I know.
her price too high, bro. Her price too high. She ain't fuck with like niggas like, you know what I'm saying, heavy cats.
What you?
Bernice was next to Drake at one point. When, like, why would you be a regular nigga and fuck, like, even try? Like, niggas feel like you probably, you know what I mean? Like, she got a,
I have this
her price
theory.
is up there.
I have this theory, like, when you're that fine and you're older too, like, I mean, and you're, like, relatively, like, you know, successful, there's got to be some crazy shit about you, like, to still be single. Like, there's got to be a reason. Like, there's got to be a thing. Like, at that point, I don't know, like, that you would just decide to be single.
Oh, so we talked. You see the look Mo is giving you right now? See, I said the same shit a long time ago. That
Yeah, but at 40, exactly. That's
nigga,
like 40,
I'm
that's
Lionel. That
Because you know the biological clock, that's a real thing. That's gonna start to the estrogen is gonna start to affect you.
what you're doing right now, Lionel, is that you're applying logic to women, and they don't want to hear that shit, dog.
You know what? How about this though? How about the fact that she got like a kid that's like 23, 24, and nobody talks about the damn child?
And she's
They don't
good
talk
looking.
about how old that.
And she's good looking. Like her
Nobody
daughter's
care
I
good.
didn't know
about the
that.
kid.
I had
Yeah,
no clue.
her daughter's good
Yeah,
looking,
she's
bro.
a grandmother, bro. Like her
I didn't
kid
know
has
she
a
was
kid.
even 40.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
bro.
Like
How
that's
your kid
news.
feel? Like you in your prime and shit. Like you 23, 24, and nobody cares about you. They just want your mom ass on the joint.
I want to know what her past looked like. Like, is she divorced? Like, was she ever married? You know what I'm saying? Like, she's obviously, lived through some shit. So, I mean, I feel like when it comes to being that age, as far as being single, I don't know. I feel like being single is a lot of time like a choice. Like, and people like to make it seem like it's not a choice, but
Everybody don't want the
I
kids
feel
in
more
the picket
times
fence house. Everybody don't want that
than
shit.
not. And that's how I feel too. Like, not, and that's why I try to stop, like, or even myself, like trying to think that that's just my end game. Because why is that's all I'm aiming to be and to have, and like, why is that my main goal? Like, that is
Because
definitely
of
like,
society.
it's a potential goal. But am I going to be heartbroken if I don't have that? As I'm getting older, honestly, I don't know. Like, whenever I was younger, that idea of being married, having kids, and everything, like, yes, it was what I really wanted, and in ways I still do want that, but it's not as strong as I wanted it before. Like, there's even been times where I've thought to myself, like, honestly, I might not even have kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want kids, and like, I never expected myself to be like that at this age. Like, I expected myself to really be with someone and shit like that, but like, I don't know. Like Chris Blake said, that's not everybody's goal. Is just to be somebody's wife, and like with the lifestyle she living, she probably doesn't care too much to have somebody there. If she getting things done on her own, because I feel like that's another reason that people do get into relationships sometimes, is to make things easier on themselves. And it's not that's why that's not exactly why they're with that person. They love that person. They want to be with that person, but it's easier to obtain certain things as a pair rather than by yourself. And for a lot of people, I feel like that benefit in a relationship it feels good, it looks good, it's what they want. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if you can provide that shit for yourself, it's like that is gonna be a much higher standard when it comes to being somebody who's gonna be my partner, because now it's like I don't need you to get these things for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got all this shit. So what are you bringing to the table? And that's probably a lot harder for men.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm
to
sure
like
that's a
come through and be
perspective.
like,
I'm really sure that is a perspective, like, which I'm open to that perspective. That could very much even be her case. And like a lot of people's cases, it's just like, I feel like, but if you're at that point, it's almost like unnatural. Maybe you're existing from a place of trauma, or maybe you want to be alone because of being hurt so much. But like naturally, I think companionship, and like whether that's 2 or 100, but like naturally, just like I think like the spirit and the physical both like companionship, and like look for that in a way, especially like for women. Like what I've observed, at least, like I know like that estrogen and that biological clock thing really does turn up at a certain point. So that's why I feel like
Hey yo, man, motherfuckers is looting now. They're looting up there.
In Soda, what was it?
Minneapolis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
well, yeah, that's been happening
Yeah.
even before we start the show.
I didn't know that. I just got on Twitter like a doofy. I need to fucking delete this app for a week or something.
This nigga says he's gonna delete
I
that.
don't
app.
even want to know.
No,
yeah,
you-
just for like a week or something.
Listen, you can really do without every social media except Twitter. Twitter is essential.
Twitter is
Oh,
essential.
I'm gonna keep it on my iPad. I just don't
Yeah,
have it on my phone.
Twitter is essential. bro.
Nah.
If I ever want a good laugh, I just go to Twitter. Twitter is
It's the best shit, yo.
It is.
And people are real on Twitter.
yes.
Like, Instagram is like showing your best life. I don't know what Snapchat's like. TikTok is just like,
TikTok
videos
is just
of dancing
motherfuckers.
and shit like that.
Yeah,
Man, them long ass dances, right?
yeah,
But,
that shit there.
Twitter,
I'm a
some motherfuckers
savage.
that all hang out on
Goddamn.
Twitter and be they dickhead self. I like that shit.
Yeah, I fuck with Twitter
Yeah,
heavy.
Twitter is where you say with your chest. Like, that's exactly. Like, I remember somebody had tweet. I saw a tweet one time. There was like, "Oh, Twitter needs to make a close friends option." Blah blah blah. And someone quoted. They said, "Nah, this is Twitter. We say with our chest over here." And I'm like, that's real talk. Like, dead ass niggas say with their chest on Twitter. They do not give a fuck
Yeah, it's
on
Twitter,
Twitter,
dog.
like,
We out.
Twitter is
We
not
in these
censored.
streets.
at all. Like, they're starting to censor it. Like, they are starting to put in different
They gonna fuck it up though. If they do
things.
that.
But yeah, people are gonna start complaining and
Hold
telling
on.
them to switch it back.
Speaking of censoring, Blake, your man Sanders has retracted his message, and I'm offended.
I'm actually offended too. Like when you get some shine, like why would you do that?
He
We were
retracted.
here.
He retracted
We were
his.
here.
He
Like, why
retracted
would
his
you,
message.
The only
What
man, I
message?
put on. Oh god, about King's Landing, man.
King's Landing. I have to look because I'm looking it up and
Jesus, man.
shit. This nigga retracted his message. I was intrigued, sir.
We gotta watch Game of Thrones. You'll understand everything about King's Landing, dude.
Well, I'm not gonna watch 24 hours of television, sir, in order to understand a joke, nigga.
I mean, spread it out, yo. That shit
Like
dope.
Jesus, Blake. You want me to? That shit is.
Yeah, I mean,
You want me to watch 5 seasons of a show in order to get one joke?
oh no, actually, you can get that shit in like the first 2-3 episodes. You
Oh,
understand?
okay.
First
Okay.
episode, you get it. Yeah.
Well, I can devote a couple hours maybe to it. I don't know.
I'm gonna Google it.
No, whatever.
I just
I would
Google.
What's the
watch
mo?
Hey, I'll just Google the shit, nigga. Fuck it.
King's Landing, Game of Thrones. It's gonna pull up all these keywords.
Yeah, that would definitely work too.
Hey,
Get to the
Peter.
point.
there you go.
Nah, leave the show alone. If you can't fucking dedicate yourself to the show like us real thronies have, you can't fuck with it. Leave it alone. We're thronies.
Thronies?
Oh, I wasn't gonna do it.
Did you say thronies?
You better not.
Wow, I'm
I
not
was
sure.
just saying, if I were gonna do anything, I would Google it.
How heterosexual is that word? Thronies.
I don't give a fuck about heterosexuality, nigga. I don't suck dick. I know who I am.
Whoa.
I'm sober.
Wait,
Whoa.
heterosexual is not sucking dick. Okay.
No, he said how heterosexual is that? Insinuating, nigga, that is
Okay.
not heterosexual.
I'm just asking. I was asking like what scale, like, you know, where are we at? Is that 40%, 60% heterosexual? I don't
Hey,
know.
man, I will not be silenced by homophobia,
I'm not homophobic.
sir.
Listen, I fuck with the LGBTQ heavy. Matter of fact, I'm trying to get somebody on the show, so we can really have a real conversation. I want them to be
Yeah,
represented.
especially since JC ain't coming back. Fucking JC, we want you back, brother.
I want you back. Should I? Oh no, I shouldn't say. Pause.
Nah, fuck that shit.
Hey, but okay. So to bring. Okay, hold on. He said. He said, nah, change name. Game of Thrones all day. Season 8, don't watch.
Exactly. That's what I was talking about, yo. Last season.
Hey, this nigga really did change. Hold on, he really did change his name. His name is now.
Really did, didn't it?
His
Hell
name
yeah.
is now AJ Sanders. This
But I
nigga.
just said Sanders. I didn't even say the person's name.
This
Damn,
nigga-
I'm putting on no smoke with this show.
Hey,
Like, yo, one of these niggas might get canceled. I don't want nigga know who the fuck I am.
hey, he was like, yo, and just in case black folks start canceling their ass, let me get my name off of this shit, man. Hey, call me AJ, dog. That's hilarious.
Hey, what's funny, yo? It would be funny, like, yo, like we get canceled by black people when we start doing a MAGA show.
Whoa, Blake, what type
That'd be
of shit is
fucking
that?
hilarious.
That's I don't.
There's
think-
no way
That'd
we
be
can get
fucking
canceled.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
I
don't.
don't give a fuck. Actually, man, cancellation is cool. I invite it because that makes people bigger.
Jesus
Nobody
Christ.
gets canceled. Come on, man. Fuck out of here.
This nigga said no one
Who
gets.
has a cancellation on Twitter worked on?
Um.
Well,
I feel like Daniel Caesar.
Well,
I don't know. It's working pretty good for Doja Cat so far.
It
Daniel
is.
Caesar's still popping out here. You seen the stream numbers?
hold on, but Doja
Not
Cat.
really, I haven't.
Hey, Doja Cat is out here trying to nigga-splain right now. She is nigga-splaining her ass off. She trying to explain
I
what
feel like
happened.
cancel is
Hey,
weird. That's why
man.
they respond. They wouldn't respond if canceling wasn't real. They would not even think twice about this shit.
Did y'all see the
Do a
Doja
little
Cat shit though?
generic ass apology.
Did y'all see her shit
I
though?
mean, that's the best she got.
Like that shit
I
was.
didn't see it.
that
but,
shit is offensive
I mean,
as fuck.
Like, yo,
Like, listen, my
I'm
nigga.
gonna say it.
Go ahead.
It's all
When you
weird
have
shit.
when you have children with white women, you gotta. It's always a possibility, especially if you ain't like there to raise them and shit like that. Then that other side is the only thing they know, so they have identity issues and shit like that. Anybody ever dated a half breed? Like half white though.
Well, I don't think I don't know.
I
If the,
haven't.
I don't know if the term half
shit is an
breed.
experience, yo.
Hold on, goddamn it! I don't know if the term half breed is politically correct anymore, sir.
I don't give a fuck. Half breed, octoroon.
Listen,
What
nigga,
else? What else I got on my sleeve?
I'm
nigga?
pretty
Like,
sure you shouldn't say half breed, sir.
All right, man. I say a lot of shit I probably shouldn't say, quote unquote. But fuck that. You know what's a vaginal word? A
Whoa.
very, very fucking vaginal word is inappropriate. Inappropriate. What the fuck?
Yeah, I
That's
can-
what you're insinuating is inappropriate. Nah, fuck that. A half breed, when you date them, you'll be like, damn, yo, like, why is this shit like that? But you gotta understand, like, they're trying to figure out where they fit in at. And that's what she going through. Like, the girl only like 24, 25, and she ain't really never had no real contact with brothers and sisters, she don't really know how to behave.
But she was
And
on
it's
some
like-
real that shit that I saw, the clip that I saw, I had to click off of it because it was like some real race play shit. And listen, maybe that's her kink.
I mean, she's weird though. Don't get me wrong.
She said it's
I
not
think
her.
that is her character.
She said it's not her kink, but the
It is.
video clearly showed that you know
It is.
that's
It
become a
is,
thing though. That's actually like, I mean, listen, I'm gonna go to my porn bag for a second, right? I don't watch this shit, but I'm aware, right,
But
of
you know
that.
the tag.
I'm aware of the Ghetto Gaggers series, right? That is some.
She was crying for ghetto gaggers and she ain't making that music. You're right.
That is some nigga. That is some vile shit, fam. Like if you're non-white and you watch that, I gotta really question you, my nigga. Like, what in the fuck, fam?
Yeah, man. I heard the name before. I never watched it. Shit.
Oh, nigga, these niggas
I don't
be-
need that level.
Yeah, these niggas be like,
Hey, I vow in 2020 I'm not watching black women in porn no more, yo.
what?
I'm not gonna watch sisters. I'm not gonna watch sisters get degraded like that.
Hold
I'm not
on.
watching it no more.
So you're not gonna watch black females have sex on camera?
Nah, man. I'm
No,
watching everybody
I-
else get degraded.
What, nigga? I'm so confused. My level
That's
of
not
conf-
noble. That's pretty noble in my opinion.
No, that's not noble, nigga. What the fuck?
I was influenced by this dude on the Indian, like this Indian guy on a podcast. He was like, he don't watch quote unquote brown girls. Everybody want to fucking color now. But he was like, he don't watch brown girls in porn. And I'm like, you know what? You got a point in that.
It's not a lot of Indian dudes.
Cause like me too.
Me too. I'm gonna stop. I'm not watching sisters.
Is
in
it a
porn
lot
no
of-
more. Just don't let him do you like that, sister. Get that dick out your face. Don't be slapping your. Don't let him slap your face with the dick, sister. Have some motherfucking integrity.
Hey, let me ask y'all a question on the porn topic. Why is porn so masculine, or is there some other type of porn out there that I'm not aware of?
Nah, porn is incestual now.
It's what? I missed it. Hold on, say it again.
Incestuous. It's like everything in porn is like stepsister, stepbrother, stepmother.
Jesus, what
It's
the fuck are
weird.
you
Like,
watching,
it's-
Blake?
Nigga, that shit on the front page. What you talking about? I don't even go there no more because I don't watch porn no more.
That's probably your
That shit be
settings.
on the front page, yo.
Are those your settings, nigga?
I never had. You have settings for porn? How do you look at settings for porn? You can do that.
I'm trying to figure out. Like,
You
let
can
me
cater it to what you want to see.
let me go to
I
Lionel.
didn't know
Lionel, do you see a lot of incestuous porn out there, nigga? Lionel's not aware of this shit. Let's go
Nah,
to
nah.
Sister Mo.
Oh,
Mo-
okay. So like 4 motherfuckers is gonna like. dictate
Sister Mo
what
is
is
doing
the
neck
popular
rolls
thing.
right now.
No, that's true.
Let's go
Nigga,
to
that sounds
Sister.
great.
Let's go
So
to
she don't
Sister.
act like she don't watch porn.
Sister Mo watches porn.
that's
I
that.
never said I don't watch porn.
Are you aware of incestuous porn being overrun on the internet, Mo?
I wouldn't say overrun. It'll come up at times.
Oh, so Mo's
Like,
into
A
it.
lot of that shit.
Mo's into it.
I
lot
don't
of
see
that shit,
it.
yo.
I don't see it a
Me,
lot.
me and
but
Lionel don't have.
It'll
It'll be
You know,
it'll be
it's
a
just stuff,
variety of videos on mine. So
That means you got good
like
settings,
it,
Mo.
honestly, I feel like whenever I visit on and I'm on the homepage, that hoe goes through pretty much on just the regular scroll, nigga. That hoe goes through about every category in that bitch for me.
That means Mo likes variety. Blake, I'm not sure what you're into, my nigga.
Oh man, that shit just be coming up, y'all. I don't go out for it.
No.
Man, I mean, yeah.
That's not the way porn. That's not the way Pornhub. That's not the way Pornhub works, sir.
Pornhub, niggas old news. They got XNXX, you got X videos. Like,
Yeah, X videos is trash.
No, them slow ass websites.
Yeah, X video. Yeah, you just name some shit that's
The
trash.
quality
Like,
ain't even
Is that
good.
what-
yeah,
Nobody trying to watch that
Oh,
bullshit.
you
Yeah.
want your porn to HD? I like my shit good.
I like my shit. Yeah, I like to. See
Ain't no
what's
niggas holding
going
up
on.
lights, nigga. This is on
I
land.
want
Yeah,
to
you can
see the
watch porn in-
penetration
With no
shit
shade on
as
them
it's
You can
happening.
watch
Getting
porn in
busy in
4K.
that
That's
Nigga,
Yes.
That's
if I
right.
want to watch some just like some shit where I'm not seeing shit go down, I watch porn on actual TV, like the softcore shit. I'm on there for hardcore shit. I want to see shit going down. Like
She got a Brazer subscription. She got a
put the
Brazer
angles
subscription.
right.
yo.
I want to see. I want to
She
see.
got
an-
Pornhub Premium.
the
Her shit in
meat.
HD, yo.
I like when they go through
3D
the
porn
angles.
and
You know what I'm
shit.
saying? You gotta get the angles.
see the
Oh,
sweat, see the
Mo,
juice.
here's a question I never asked you on this show, Mo. Well, it might not even be an effective
Oh.
question. Let me ask you this first. The young lady from Love and Hip Hop. Did you ever watch her porn? What the fuck is her name?
Mimi?
Yeah, there you go.
I watch that shit.
I never really watched Love and Hip Hop, so. I don't really
Well,
know
okay.
who
I'm not
you're
even gonna ask the
talking
question.
Oh, well, nigga, I seen that shit. What you need to know about it?
Well, it works
That
better
makes
with
sense.
the.
Nigga, that shit was hot.
It works
Yo,
better
that
with
whole
the
bitch was
woman
killing.
because I was gonna ask Mo if she invested in a shower rod at that point because apparently like shower rods,
Oh.
they said that literally nigga the sale of shower rods went the fuck up
I mean, I be
That nigga
hearing
dropped
about
the
the shower rod,
because
and I
she's
believe it.
she's holding onto a shower rod doing the fucking thing and people were like, yo, where'd you get this strong ass shower rod from, nigga? That's like holding
Yeah, I
you the
couldn't
fuck
have that
up.
pressure.
It was a
Yeah.
hotel joint, man. They make sure them shit's heavy duty because they know people get down like that.
Oh well,
Bro,
you know, motherfuckers be
industrial.
yeah, you can't go to Motel 6 though and hold on to the shower rod.
Oh
man,
shit!
yo.
Come on.
Anybody ever stayed at a Motel 6?
Hell no.
I have, nigga.
But I have to say, I've
my
been.
first night in Houston, I stayed at one because I miscalculated some shit and I ended up having to stay in that bitch. And man,
damn.
it was motherfucker. It was straight up like it was on Westheimer on West Belt. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's my hood.
Westheimer, I
Yo,
always hear
that's-
about that street.
well, it's like it's not what I said Westheimer. It was on like the Beltway. It was like
That's where
adjacent to the
Drake
Beltway.
be.
Yeah, so it's like, yo, that shit was
That's
mad.
right outside of
yo. I
KD.
seen niggas get on the joint with their hoes and shit. Like not hoes, like the girl, like no, the whole hoes, nigga, like the hit the track. You know what I'm saying? Like hit the blade type hoes. It was like crazy to see. Motherfucking blanket I had cigarette burns in that motherfucker,
Oh,
man. It was
nigga,
like, yo, I only stayed one night, man. I was
Oh,
pissed.
that's the maximum stay, nigga. You don't want to be in the Motel
One
6
night,
too
man.
long.
Yeah, you
But
gotta.
then I went to an extended stay where niggas stole all my tires.
Motel 6. You ain't finna stay there for a whole weekend.
Nah, nigga,
Nah,
you don't
man, I
want
only
to.
stayed one night, yo.
Yeah, you don't want to do that shit, dog. But no, old girl. So like, Mimi was really getting it in this porn. Shout out to her.
Oh no, that shit was sick, bro.
She was getting it in. And the sad part was they tried to sell everybody on it was just a sex tape I made with this dude. No, bitch, that wasn't a sex tape. Clearly. But
Like it was a production.
everything.
it was a whole
real
production.
production, yo.
It was a full production. Like you can, like the camera was literally like moving while they were like fucking. It's like, bitch, you ain't making that kind of
Someone
goddamn
in
money.
the
That shit was
recording.
mad, bro.
You dig?
He
It's
said
like-
that was for our eyes only. I'm
Right.
sorry.
exactly, Lionel. That's what she was on. Like
I'm
this
dead.
is
These niggas had lighting.
this
and
is
everything.
bullshit. I can't believe this got out.
Yeah,
really,
man.
really. Like the little girl. Well, I can't say little girl. Damn. Let me back up. Shit. Like the girl from the Teen Mom girl. Like when she was like, oh, it was my boyfriend. Then it came out that nigga's a porn star. Like relax, bitch.
I don't even know. Now, see, that's one I don't know about. I don't know about the Team Andre yet.
Yeah, this little chick. Well, she had the great name. It was called Backdoor Teen Mom.
Oh, damn. Backdoor?
Oh.
Backdoor action?
Oh, it was
Shit, all anal? The whole time was all anal?
all anal,
I
my
want to see
nigga.
that.
Well,
Wasn't that
Damn.
that Farrah girl?
yes, sir. See, Mo knows.
It
Mo
was
watched it.
fair, wow.
Mo
I
watched
was
it.
watching-
Hey,
Team
Mo,
Mom.
hey, yo. Hey, it's this
She was
tweet
from
on
the
Twitter,
first
like-
season.
Mo seen it. She
It's
was.
this shit on
She's.
Twitter, right?
What'd you say, Blake?
Yo, check this out, yo. Yo, it's this shit on Twitter, right? Where this nigga tweeted some classic shit. He was like, man, because he was disappointed that people didn't know certain porn. So he was like, yo, y'all niggas ain't no real beaters. Like real dick beaters. Mo is a real beater, man. She know about these niggas, man. I fuck with Mo.
I'm fucking dead.
I wish I had another Twitter head with me that know what I'm talking about. Damn it, man. Real beaters, that nothing. Like, nothing, real beaters to the boom. Like, whatever.
No, that don't ring. That doesn't ring a bell.
Hey, you know what, man? Fuck it then. I don't even want to talk about it no more, man.
But I get the gist of it though, nonetheless. So.
Like it's funny.
No, don't you. It's funny, me. I don't need it. It's funny. Don't say it. I think it'll laugh. My stomach hurts actually, man. God damn. I ain't drinking no more
Mhm.
tonight.
All that drinking.
Nah, it hurts, man. Like
It's time for some dinner.
I got a pizza in there. I gotta start cooking, man.
And I'm about to cook once we get off the whole shit.
How they gonna have us on this motherfucker for like 2 hours and then walk off?
Alright, man. My bad. I was trying to. I was.
Nigga straight up walked off. Like,
Yo, no, it was
we
some
on
shit.
for 2 hours. Like, all right, man. All right,
Yeah,
man,
I was, I was like, hey, I'm out this
What are you
motherfucker.
doing?
Sexual chocolate.
Hey, yo,
Something tells me that you
movie
really
gonna be
went by
trash,
that
yo.
name.
Yo, man, that movie gonna be trash, man. Like they should not fuck with that classic.
They
Why ain't
shouldn't.
fucking with the classic, yo.
Wait, what
Like,
they
for
doing?
real, man.
They redo.
Coming to America
Yeah,
Part 2.
that
Why
shit
would
is
you
gonna
do
be
that?
trash.
Yeah,
Because
Is
you
it
know
the
the
same
generation,
cast?
the generation has no creativity, so they just do nothing but remake and make 4 and
I
5.
don't like that
agree,
shit,
Sister
man.
Mo.
I don't even be watching movies, yo, because this shit is trash that people be putting out a lot
That's
of times.
true.
Like, I'm not trying to watch that bullshit.
Like, man, I need to know before I watch it on Netflix, like who's watched it before, because there's so much content on Netflix. It's like, yo, I can't even start with this shit.
I know
I just
that's
started-
true.
I just started Ozark.
I heard that shit was
you saw
good.
Ozark? Marty
Yeah.
Bird? Yo, that shit dope, man. Marty Bird.
That should be putting me to
motherfucker.
sleep every
What
time.
season you on? What season you on?
I'm still on the first season. I'm only like
Okay.
Nigga, Lionel.
episode 3, 4 maybe.
Oh man, yo, Ozark is lit, yo.
My nigga
Ozark
Lionel
is
said,
lit.
man, that
Ozark is
shit
actually
boring as
pretty
hell.
good, but yeah, you just gotta like listen. I be trying to watch it while I'm doing shit, and I can't really do that.
No, you gotta be tuned in. It's
Hey,
not
listen.
like it's not action packed, it's not like that. It's a lot of dialogue, and you gotta follow the storyline and shit like that. It's pretty dope, though.
Yeah.
I'm rolling with Lionel. He said that shit puts him to sleep, dog.
Every time, I know.
Oh,
I tried twice.
that's some corny shit, bro.
The show I watched to put me to sleep is All American.
All American is trash.
No,
That's
my
why I go
sister
see
watches
to it.
that. My little
The
sister.
acting is just not it for me.
It's a no
I
for me.
cannot.
It's a no for me, dog.
Hey,
It's
brother,
gonna be a
you
no.
want to be in this hood forever? You gotta.
It's like
play
the concept
football.
is there, kind of. But
Hey, hold on. So let me go to the chat real quick. Somebody said quote unquote half breed, laughing my ass off. Blake is ready for the MAGA show.
Mega. Why you think my headband
borderline
red?
MAGA ready.
Why you think my headband red, nigga? I got the headband. Nigga. I'm out here, yo, I'm gonna hold the blood.
Can be trusted.
He
Whoa.
is borderline MAGA ready.
Nah, I'm fucking around, man. Trump gotta get out of there, yo.
Hey,
What's
that's
fucked up is this though,
And he's the
yo.
one
We
with
gotta
the
vote for
baby
Biden.
in the back.
We
What
gotta
do you
vote
gotta-
for Biden.
I'm about to.
That's
I actually
fucked
gotta
up.
catch a flight in the morning to riot in Minneapolis.
what?
I'm gonna be back in Texas.
What?
How the fuck you gonna get like a 72-inch screen TV in your plane shit? Sir, I don't think we can check this in.
Right. This nigga
Who's
coming
gonna help
back
you carry it, man? You taking the missus with you?
trying to check in a TV. Hilarious.
See Lionel
Nah, we
on
gonna
motherfucking
push.
CNN pushing a basket like this nigga really went to motherfucking Minneapolis.
I know.
Like, yo, why does he have a basket? son?
It's
How
going.
off.
It's
And
going
By
down.
the time he got there, how the fuck was the 72 inch still there?
Nigga,
He
Exactly.
stole that shit from somebody else.
nigga, right? That shit's
That nigga
crazy.
looted the looters.
I just want everybody out there, man, just to make sure that they be careful, man, because obviously once you go to that level, listen, and I get it because people are upset and frustrated, but you got to
Yeah.
understand that also gives the authorities basically a license to, you know what I'm saying, to go out there and really bust their guns. So, you know what I mean?
That's
like,
true. Yeah.
I mean, but like everybody gotta understand, man. Like it's a certain level, and like we've reached this level multiple times in this country, right? Where like people just like, bro, it just becomes too much. You know what I'm saying? And people just want to lash the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Like there have been, to my knowledge, I think there have been 3 riots in California. All of them are about race. Every single one. And California is looked at.
And the common denominator is the fucking police.
And California is looked at as like the most liberal state. You know what I'm saying? Like
And they got palm trees. If niggas rioting when they got palm trees everywhere,
But that's what it
it's
takes. You
because
have to
some
be
shit bad is
liberated.
going on,
Yeah,
yo.
man.
Something bad
You have to be
going on.
liberated in order to even feel confident enough to do that.
because like no matter what, you know what I'm saying? Like after like shit, fuck it. Let me go down this rabbit hole. So what's the chick, the let 'em eat cake chick? What's her name? Let them
Who?
eat cake.
Who?
Y'all remember that quote? Let them eat cake.
Let
What's
there
her-
be cake?
Let them eat. Is it Marie Antoinette? Let them eat cake. I think that's who it is.
I don't know.
Okay, I know
Yeah,
she
what
did
the
have
fuck
the
you talking-
issue
yo,
with
what
the
happened?
cake.
So
And
her
they like chopped her head off or something.
well, like yeah, because she was in charge, and her whole shit was like for like the peasants and the people under them. Like, hey man, just like let them niggas eat some cake and they'll be alright, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That was her shit, right?
Word?
Yeah, like shit is
Big
deep,
hungry ass.
and it's become like a metaphor now, right? That like yo for like the rich and powerful, they're like man, just give them niggas a little cake, they be alright. You know what I'm saying? And after a while, fam, like no matter what, like even a relationship, and that's why I'm bringing it up because even in a relationship, right? And most of the time, if we're gonna be honest, it's a guy doing a woman wrong. But no matter what, fam, go look at Earl Thomas, right? That what recently just happened. His woman rolled up on him and put a pistol to his head, right? Because after a certain amount of time, fam, anybody is gonna get fed up. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna like, yo, I've had enough, fam. You know what I'm saying? It's just enough. You know what I mean? Like I saw something. They just had a special. They were talking about Blake. You'll remember this. I don't know if Lionel and Mo remember this, but they had a special on Lorena Bobbitt.
Yeah.
Are y'all familiar with Lorena Bobbitt, Lionel? Mo?
No, I haven't heard that name before.
Okay, so Lorena Bobbitt got
Was it?
Lorena Bobbitt got famous in the 90s because her husband was cheating on her, right? So while he was sleeping, she cut off this nigga's dick. Like,
And threw it out the window while she was driving.
and then threw
Did
it
they
out.
like put it on ice and preserve it and
No,
put it back
Nick.
on?
Well, I
I
think
think
he.
still dickless.
No.
Oh, damn.
He's done
That man
porn.
definitely dead now.
No. He's done porn, nigga.
Because I've heard of a
What is
story like
going
that where they
on?
like
Yeah,
she
they
chopped
like.
it off, but they put it on ice.
Yeah, they
Whatever
ended
the
up.
Dick
I,
is regenerative?
I think they ended up
Like,
like.
you could attach a dick and it just like
Yeah,
regenerate?
I don't know
As
what
long as you
happened.
put it on ice within a certain amount of time, the cells are still alive and they're able to regrow and attach.
I don't know if that's what happened to him because this shit was in the early '90s, so I'm not sure what kind of dick he got. He got some old weird shit, but
I would ask, I'll be over like, yo, man, add some more dick to it, G. You can put this shit back together?
It's
Like, give me
crazy
like
that you can
2-4
even
inches, man.
survive something like that.
yeah, I mean, but
You might bleed out.
that's
yeah.
just the thing is that like, bro, anybody can get fed up, and she was so fed up, nigga, 'cause like that was a huge thing, like in the '90s, bro. It was like, yo, this woman got so fed up, she cut off her man's dick. Like, Jesus Christ.
In his sleep? Was it in his sleep?
Yeah, she was like, let me get that about you, nigga.
And how did he stay asleep during that? That
Well, I'm
story
pretty
just
sure-
don't make no fucking sense.
It was probably quick. She probably was precise and chop chop and out of there.
Yeah, I mean, he was going out
Nah.
getting, getting
Yeah, with
drunk.
force nigga, you could chop that hoe off when it's, you know what I'm saying, just stare.
I've received more in the head several times, and I wake up. Like, you touching my dick, like, I'm waking up. Like, it's just, I don't understand.
But see,
how it
morning
should be,
head
like,
is different
carving
though,
into
but
your dick.
you know, because your shit should be hard when you're waking up in the morning.
But she's sawing your shit. Like, if she's like the first hit, I'm waking up.
No. His
What
shit
kind of
was,
sleeper is this nigga?
from what she said, his shit was soft. That nigga was drunk,
What
and
kind of sleeper is this nigga, yo? Like,
they said he
God
was
damn,
drunk and
man.
passed out.
Oh.
And she was like,
so the drink
"Nigga,
around, no bitch, you cheating.
Let me
Yo,
get
PSA.
that up out you.
PSA, don't drink around no bitch you cheating on. Nigga, fuck wrong with you?
Yeah, that's a horrible idea.
Why would you do that? That nigga dumb.
She like, boo, you want a drink?
And don't
Hey,
eat
spike
red
this shit,
food
yo.
too.
Red food?
Yeah.
Like red meat?
Anything with red sauce.
Oh.
Pause.
That's some of that Haitian shit. Some of that black magic shit, yo.
Well,
Like, cause they cause they on a rag and they put some of that shit in your spaghetti sauce or whatever the fuck.
mhm. Yeah, that's real.
Hold on, what the fuck? Hold on,
You
what?
never heard that?
We can
What?
I feel like we can have this conversation
Hold
off the
on,
air.
wait
after.
a minute.
What?
No, I'm fine with it, man. Let's go. You never heard of that? Like a woman.
You never heard
putting
of that?
her
No,
period,
nigga, I have not. What?
her
It's like
period
voodoo
excretion
or
in
like
the
some
sauce?
magic shit
They're putting
to make the man, I guess, I don't know. if it's
period
like,
blood?
Like, damn, baby, this shit tangy in the motherfucker.
What in
What's
the fuck?
What you add to this tonight?
right. it's getting
Jesus
confused.
Christ. What in the
Supposed
fuck?
to make you fall in love or some shit. So if it didn't make the nigga
Yeah.
fall in love, either your pussy
Hold
trash
on.
or you didn't get the right recipe from your grandma.
Period blood makes you fall in love?
If you put it in like edible food, like
Jesus Christ.
spaghetti
All right,
sauce,
man.
some shit
We
like that.
we
I
are
was just saying, like,
I ain't saying this shit
Spaghetti
like
and shit.
a given, like it's
Right.
fucking real. Like I don't know. but-
well, that
Right.
means that we are definitely done with this show tonight. Jesus Christ. Listen, and
Nigga, you heard that shit before, nigga.
I have never, nigga, and I fuck with the Haitians heavy. I fuck with the
I don't mean to make it seem like it's only Haitians.
no, I fuck with the
but they do
Creoles
be on
heavy.
that mojo.
I fuck with
They
the
be on the
Creole.
mojo.
I fuck with the Creoles heavy. Listen, nigga, Jesus Christ. Period blood in your food? That's a whole.
Hey yo, MF Doom, man. MF Doom said when she's on the rag, never let her fry the ragu.
that is just,
We're out
that's
here.
crazy.
Where's
That's a-
MF Doom, man?
That's a different level of. Yeah.
Hey,
What you? Damn, Mo. At this time,
Cheers.
at this hour. Well, fuck it. You can't scare me with
hey,
a good
happy
time.
birthday to me.
Hey, Mo's birthday was.
Happy
Hold on, your birthday
birthday
to you. Happy
Happy
birthday to you. Lionel, hold on, Lionel. Are you sitting on the toilet, nigga?
Sitting on the toilet.
What in the
shit.
fuck is going on this show right now?
Hey man, in the show, man. In the fucking
We-
show, bro.
I was
What you
wondering
doing?
about that too.
Yo,
In the show. Stop it down.
yo, hey man, y'all niggas rate, comment, subscribe. This shit is
Oh, he
broken.
had a table, nigga.
Oh, okay,
I'm fucking
okay,
dead.
okay.
In the motherfucking show.
Yo,
In the
this
show,
shit is
Alex.
wild. Hey man, we out of here. Y'all holla.